live right now. No more talking. Boom. Alright, so we're gonna start like this.
You don't want no smoke. Bumba fire! I move with the power of God. Voice like thunder, attack like Nimrod. The wicked will eventually perish. That's why I stay focused on righteous endeavors. Lap dances at an all-time high. If the shoe doesn't fit, there's no need to apply. Don't play the front line and boy ready to die. Anything could be your last once tightness clash. All these rappers nowadays are trash. That's why I entertain the mentally insane. If you wise to flow with the grain. Because the backlash obtained need not be explained. No mercy for the uncivilized. I won't rest till the neutralized movement is paralyzed. Strike with the strength of 10 juices to tapicate frauds, decorate necks and nooses. My guillotine skills are ferocious, leaving decayed corpses for the vultures. Rakim said I was no joke to take heed to the God. You don't want no smoke. You don't want no smoke.
They already know I'm no joke. Mr. Toe Armstrong, but you can call me Toe. My poke stroke like the stat now a ferry boat. Every line that he wrote, we can sniff it like dope. I'm dropping in a hot pot of water, Mr. Cold Capricorn, so I am all ready to go. Been from coast to coast, and I'm better than most. It's all about guns and butter. Go get the toast, not the brag or boast. I'm hip hop cold, cold like the winter war with no coat. Clean verse, no curse like a bar of soap. They bang down and kiss the ring like I am the
You don't
Pope.
want no smoke.
Stand on the ad, getting money, I handle the bag. Too fly when the cameras are flash. Aim at his badge, said I'm too famous to blast. Throwing the mask, all the haters I pass. Wave high to him, high hater. Pair of 11s, put the 45 to him. Two Cubans, I'm feeling like Rakim. Shorty Cuban, I put her right in my top 10. Rick Rubin, I'm still pushing the rock. Big Buick, I still push through the block. American made, blood of American slaves. Culture like Jesse Meredith made. Too fly like a perishing planes. On the terrace yelling Aaron beef for prayers, winning several chains. Old school beat got me looking like Kane. No half steppers, but I'm full of your brain. Thought I was a joke. We gon' send a warning to your folks. We gon' round the corner if we broke. Jury like the 80s crack era. Black Beretta always like the Mac better. They just mad that a nigga rap better. No leg shots, only clap sweaters. Sending headshots like an audition. Yeah, you gon' need a mortician.
You don't want no smoke. You don't want no smoke.
Ah.
That's
Don't
like,
want no smoke.
that's four robot legs right there, yeah. That's four robot legs right there, man. That's their man.
That's
Come
too
on.
crazy.
I mean, it's like, just to give you a quick, just coming into 2020 before the pandemic and all of this came about, it was just like, yo, coming from Staten Island, sometimes any artist coming from out there could overlook. It's like still slept on. So sometimes you gotta throw something out there to the world, but like they had the audacity to use the Rakim beat. Who they think they are? Sometimes you want to get underneath people, but sometimes you want to get underneath people's skin so they can recognize, like, nah, we over here. I mean, you always gotta combat it with some original, your sound and your element. But I'm a just big fan of hip hop, so that it was just more of paying homage to, we got what we got going on with all this other kind of sounding hip hop. I just wanted to bring it back to the traditional vintage hip hop sound.
Mad Sauce Show.
Yeah, not to take anything away from Rakim and what, because that's the God, that's the legend. But
Right.
30 years later, we still you don't want no smoke. I ain't no joke. Look what's going on right now. It's like revolutionary. Y'all don't want no smoke. Like now we coming now with wisdom and understanding now. It's the terms is a little bit, the whole world is watching now. So y'all don't really want no smoke. What? The streets, they talking and that's is universal. At the end of the day, I want to see us, like Martin Luther King said, I want to see one day we all walking hand in hand in equality. That's all we want is equality, just like everybody else. Y'all don't want no smoke, and it's not to say we're gonna start the revolution now, because now the most powerfulest weapon we got is the mind. That's the mind. The mind is the most powerfulest weapon.
Facts.
You know,
Well,
we
let's recognize that today is a celebration of Juneteenth.
Yeah.
You
Let's
know,
do it.
and there's a lot of different stories behind this, but you know, Pop the Brown Hornet, can you give people your rendition of what Juneteenth should mean to the people?
at the end of the day, you know, Juneteenth came about due to the fact that it was something 2 years later after we were supposed to have been free. We're still in slavery. The last state to really recognize that, or should I say, the first state was what Texas. That's where it's celebrated heavily at. I heard up in Canada they celebrated it as well. My thing is this though: we still in slavery. There's still a slave mentality going on. Are we really free? And when I say like that, it's not to say, I know the whole corporation of America and how it rocks. What I'm trying to say to be free is that we got the same equalities as everybody else. Take us out of those shackles of suppressing us with whatever kind of supremacy, whatever kind of favorism. Let it be equal playing ground because we do everything. We contribute to everything just like everybody else. Uh, 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 our history is rich in American soil, whether the racist or the other want to take it or not. This is nothing. I'm not creating this. I was given this. We were given history, so don't shun us out because I believe it's time to buy Black America. I believe it's time that we value our dollar and we make it count, but we also show that we can become more than just a slave. Get that mentality out of here. And that's how I'm taking it. That slave mentality that you want to put us underneath, wipe that out of here because we contributed too much to humanity to try to keep us on the bottom shelf. We top shelf, baby. That's that shit that's gonna be. You pour a glass of that chocolate, baby, and there's nothing to be afraid of. It's like we've been coexisting. I mean, you think about it. The Black man has created every genre of music that exists in the world. I mean, it started. I mean, we started Christian. We started fucking the church music and on a slave chain, gospel music, coming from jazz music, coming from rock and roll, coming from hip hop, all based off of the Black man's struggle in this America. But we all profit and eat off of it. But we got to be come on, that got to stop. Everybody can profit, but when we try to enjoy our fruits of the labor, it's like, nah, stay in line, get over here. It can't. That has to come to an end. If I can help you make $1, I can't help you spend $1. And if I can't help you spend it, then it's time that we start spending our own money in our own community. Just let every other ethnic group. I'm not saying nothing foreign. The Jews got there, the Chinese, everybody, they all contribute and they're worth something because they got property, they got land. So me being a Black coming from the blood of a slave, I gotta think that same way. The same way they burnt down Black Wall Street, the same way they destroyed Seneca Park in Central Park, Seneca Village. We live for those individuals right there who got their chances wiped out. We still here in
Word up.
existence. Through all the BS that we forced to go through, we still shine, we still prevalent. You want to hear from me, the Brown Horn, who the hell am I? But it's just like, you got to hear my perspective because I'm out here in the streets. I'm not out of tune. I know we
And
just
you're
want to.
knowledge and you're a very knowledgeable person. You're well rounded, man. I mean, I built with you before when we did the radio show in Newark, and and I follow you on social media, and I see the things that you talk about. So that's why your opinion is valuable to me. For the people to hear, that's definitely valuable to coming from someone who's knowledgeable and who actually studies about his heritage. Like a lot of people don't study about their culture and heritage, and maybe it's not on purpose. Maybe it's because they weren't taught. So it's good to teach anytime we get a chance. Like for instance, I'm wearing this hat right here. It's called the Black Fives hat. If y'all know what Black Fives is, Black Fives were basketball teams, strictly all black, and these teams were created in between 1904 and 1950. And due to the fact that the NBA was racist and didn't allow black players at the time, they had their own teams, and then those times were called the Black Fives eras. And these were some of the best basketball players that never even got the chance to make a name for themselves in the basketball culture. So me being a baller and me being someone who likes to study and read and learn about things. You know what I mean? I'm here to represent for something that cross barriers in the basketball world. You know what I mean? And this hat right here resembles the Black Fives from Brooklyn. And it started in Brooklyn, but I mean there were teams all over: Washington, Chicago, Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, Cleveland, and other major cities. And these were all black teams that never got the recognition that probably could have beat NBA teams. You know what I mean? And they never got the recognition. And also, I'm wearing this shirt right here that is a black-owned business. Shout out to Marlon from Fresh War Paint, Baltimore, Maryland. So, you know what I mean? We representing on Juneteenth for the black community. Shout out to everyone out there who's trying to represent the black community at the protest. And today for Juneteenth, who's out there protesting with the people peacefully and celebrating, you know, their freedom. So, you know, shout out to everybody, man. Strictly from Break a Leg, ENT, Carvo Music, kosannot, man.
Copy that. Yeah, that's what it is. That buying black.
Word up. We got to do that more. Let's not forget about that. Let's, you know, I love polo. I got a lot of polo in my closet. I got a lot of different brands in my closet. But let's make sure we support, you know what I mean, the black community. I want to give a special shout out to the homie Frank from Cafe Soleil, who's a black business owner of one of the probably only black type of those type of business that's owned by a black owner, an establishment that allowed us to do live music in Jersey City. It's unheard of. You don't see too many black owned businesses in that type in this city. Is most of the bars are owned by different cultures and they're not black owned. So shout out to Frank from Cafe Soleil who gave us an opportunity 5 years ago to start our shows there and represent the hip hop culture, because a lot of venues turned me down. A lot of venues didn't want to allow us to bring that culture to their establishment. They didn't want a certain complexion in their establishment. And they felt like it was gonna draw away their regular crowd. You know what I mean? So shout out to that, shout out to Frank from Cafe Soleil who gave us the opportunity and allowed us. And Break a Leg wouldn't exist without Cafe Soleil. You know what I mean? Right. To this day, we actually talking to Frank about doing something on the rooftop right now, possibly doing something live for y'all on the rooftop, a concert, a social distance, safe concert for everybody to watch on the rooftop. So we working on that, man. Shout out to Frank Cafe Soleil. You know what I mean? That's how we do it, man. We represent those. We have to do it every day. You know what I mean? Let's not just talk about the history. Let's still, at this present day, try to support how we can. Because a lot of minority businesses, not just black owned, just minority businesses in general, don't get the support from their own communities. You know what I mean? Yeah. So we definitely need to stand up and support our peoples, man.
Yeah. And I also see that a lot of people are on the positive side realizing that there is pride in being black now. I know it sounds very crazy to say, but people are starting to realize that you can be proud of it. And, that whole white privilege thing, dare I say, is people starting to be aware of it and go, wow, I didn't even know that I am important, as a black person. It's a lot of stigma going on right now. So, I mean, I appreciate everyone's whose eyes are opening to what's happening right now, because to me, it's in a peaceful way as opposed to learning about this the wrong way on the other side of the gun.
And you know what, Carvo? You know what I want to say? Don't just represent when black people are around. You know what I mean? When you around other white people and they're talking down on other cultures, don't sit there and listen to that. Don't stay quiet, man. You know what I mean? Because I stood up. I've stood up for people. I stood up against my own family. Because my kid is my son and my daughter are half black. You know what I mean? And I stood up against my own family to speak about that. You know what I mean? And so don't just speak up when black folks are around or minorities are around. You need to, if you stand for that, stand for it always. You know what I mean?
And look, all people are people, man. So if you feel like somebody's being done wrong, like, stand up, because
that's it.
I mean, being disenfranchised, saying black people have been disenfranchised is an understatement. But, when you start seeing, like, it's infectious, man. People want to help. And I feel like right now we should keep that momentum going until people are naturally helping without having to think about it. Because it's not about being conscious. This is something that we should do for every human being.
Absolutely.
And the fact that we have to validate that we're human beings is like, is beyond me. You know, I guess it's
Crazy.
necessary, but it's beyond me. Like how? What? It's crazy. But you know what? This is what it takes to get over that hump, that push, that last resistance. That yes, we are human. Yes, we can own businesses. Yes, we can be successful. Yes, we do have a history. You know what I'm saying? And we should all know about it, or at least have the opportunity to learn it in a positive light. Not after the fact. Not when you're in the prison system. Not after the fact when you know you're in this conflict. You know what I mean?
Let's teach ourselves, man. You know what I
Right.
mean? Let's teach ourselves. We just wanted to highlight that right now because, we don't want people to think that we're not in tune in what's going on in the world. It's just about music and all that. The culture is the culture, man. Hip
Yeah.
hop, the hip hop culture represented more than just, fly kicks and whips and all that, man. You know what I mean? When I was coming up, I learned a lot from hip hop records,
Mm-hmm.
from cats that actually taught lessons in their songs. So, you know what I mean, let's make sure that we support that type of music as well. Let's not protest and be for this cause and then go right back to listening to the same stuff that we've been listening to, talking about killing each other and all this nonsense. You know what I mean? Let's also support that in the music as well.
You think
You
you
know?
think you you think DJs will ever address that issue?
Ooh,
If they have to, it's money. It's money on the table. Look, this
that's
it's the
tough.
same way. It's economic, man. DJs are gonna support what moves the crowd. If we're the crowd, and the crowd is moving by some positive light, some Afrocentric love, then that's what the DJ's gonna play. Let's be real about it. DJs
Word
play
up.
what moves the crowd, man. And if you talk to the crowd and the crowd don't want to hear it, come on now.
Come
You know what I'm
on
saying?
now. Come on,
I
man.
mean,
So yo,
I I think like this is just my opinion, real quick on the topic.
yes,
Handle it.
sir.
Do you, man?
Yeah, hip hop is broken down in different genres. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for
right
real.
now, nowadays you got drill, you got the mumble.
Mm-hmm.
Um, growing up when we had Public Enemy was the conscious, then you had the
Mm-hmm.
Native Tongues, the Jungle
And you
Brothers.
got the street, you got the street music.
Yeah, I'm not gonna forget anything when it comes to that, because I was gonna say gangster.
Yeah, same thing. Same
You got
thing.
you got crack rap. So it's different genres, and what has to just like anything else, if it goes 360, it's time for a movement of more. We listen. It's like we've done the crack, we've done the pills, we did the coke, we do all of this in rap. Molly Percocet, this that, and that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, now you got a whole generation that's burnt out and has addictions and things of that nature. I think it's time to do something conscious. I think, and I'm not saying we all run around here and act like we the, poor righteous teachers or we, everyday people. I don't want everybody running around here like that.
Right.
I'm everyday people.
Right.
I'm not, but we need the contrast. We can't keep just. It's like I explained it to him. It's like you go on the road and you eat fast food every day. Yeah, I'm gonna eat Popeyes today, McDonald's, Burger King, but sooner or later your engine's gonna get discon. You know what I mean? And you're gonna shit out bullshit. Your shit ain't gonna be solid. You need a
Right.
home cooked meal. So as we keep regurgitating, fast food rap, microwavable rap, it's time you're gonna need the meat and potatoes. It's time you need some oxtails. You need some smothered turkey. Like you need substance. You need
Yep.
food for thought. You're not getting the
Yeah.
nutrients that we need as far as lyrically and that was my whole reason of me coming back with the Foreman Mandela. It was just to say that we need a detox and a cleansing, and it has to
Right.
start at home first. So
Right.
if I could tell, like if I don't teach you how to eat at home first, how could I ever expect you to stop eating McDonald's if that's
Yeah.
what you grew up on? You
I
know what I
feel you.
mean?
Word up.
Well, I mean,
So
Yo, who
like,
that? Who that, man? That's Alexander.
well, yeah. That's you. Where you at?
Hold up. That's Alexander music right there.
Yes, yes. What's up?
What's
Okay.
good with you?
So Pop, we got
What's
our
going
first
on?
artist. What we do is we usually invite the artist to join in to see the music review live with us. So Alexander Music was the first person to check in the chat room and submitted a joint. We're gonna play this joint called Whoa by Alexander Music, and we're gonna come back and talk about it. We got Pop the Brown Hornet here. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Staten Island's own.
Peace,
Shout
sir.
out to the whole Staten Island family, man. King Just and all that, man. Come on.
Shout out to Staten Island. You already know. Shout out where the brother's from. Where you from, bro?
Word up,
New York, New York.
Okay.
New York?
All right.
Yes.
Word.
Okay. What part of New York? What borough?
Well, I'm from the Bronx, but you know what I mean, I rep Queens and Brooklyn too, so
Okay.
you know what I mean?
Okay. All right. Yeah, we asked you that last time, right?
Yeah.
We asked you that last week. All right, so we're gonna play this
Bro
joint
got
called. Go
He
ahead,
got
Carl. Go ahead.
he got 3/5 of the borough down. He already got shit on lock.
All right, so we're gonna play this joint called Whoa. We got Pod the Brown Hornet with us. It's constructive criticism. Peace to everybody in the chat room that's chopping it up with us. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna get it in. Let's go. We got Alexander Music live with us right now. This joint is called Whoa.
I'm feeding over your energy's on fire, girl, it's like whoa, no cap, yeah. You get too close, guaranteed you gon' melt my heart, but just know I'll make the sacrifice, come on and come inside, hoping you'll take this ride, stepping closer now, I'm stepping up, I bust it down, I'm digging in, straight digging in, I'm feeding off of your energy, it's like whoa, you're so sexy, baby, you're so sexy, quit the games and come on, roll out with me, want you to be mine, you should come outside, step into my ride, we're gonna have some fun tonight, how you do it, don't know how you do it, shine in moonlight, brighter than a diamond, riding by my side, girl, you know it's time, hand creeping up your thigh, can't wait to get you home to watch you drop it low, babe, drop it low, babe, drop it low, babe, make it look real sexy, put down that slay, no delay, CeeLo 6-5, it's replay, I run this race, sex relay, won't stop, it's lit, throw it back, babe, throw it back, babe, throw it back, babe, do it that way, keep it going in style, start again and we hide, switch reverse, then pop it up, straight beat it up, oh, yeah. I'm feeding over your energy's on fire, girl, it's like whoa, no cap, yeah. You get too close, guaranteed you gon' melt my heart, but just know I'll make the sacrifice, come on and come inside, hoping you'll take this ride, stepping closer now, I'm stepping up, I bust it down, I'm digging in, straight digging in, I'm feeding off of your energy, it's like whoa,
your energy is so immaculate, and there's another side and I want all of it. It only comes around when we alone and get passionate, kinky sprinkled over all the precedent, phones turned off on silent mode, 'cause when we get into our do, there's no distractions here. When I start my descent, all I wanna hear is moans, yes, and Papa keep it all right there. Takes me to a higher degree when I get to pleasure you. That upper echelon in your climax too. You're gripping all on me, eyes rolling back into that place you know I take you in, only I get that access to. Voice starts to trembling, legs get to fidgeting, nails digging in my skin as I continue digging. Then you breathe, don't make any moves, then you scream, grabbing air in the room, exhale and release that pleasure juice.
I'm feeding over your energy's on fire, girl, it's like whoa, no cap, yeah. You get too close, guaranteed you gon' melt my heart, but just know I'll make the sacrifice, come on and come inside, hoping you'll take this ride, stepping closer now, I'm stepping up, I bust it down, I'm digging in, straight digging in, I'm feeding off of your energy, it's like whoa.
Hey, yo, somebody said it's that Carvo singing, yo. They thought it was Carvo. Shout out to Red Ryan. Shout out to Fresh War Paint. Shout out to Esco, Hayes the Kid, East Sun, Eddie Dose, Jimmy Cool, Who else we got?
Yo.
Solution. What up, everybody? What up? What up? What up, man? Shout out to my lady, Redhead Susan there. I see
For real.
you.
Yo,
All right, man.
shout out
Marcus
to
Cato.
all my trolls. Shout out to everybody trolling the show. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, for my trolls.
There's no way I sound like that. Hell no. I ain't even gonna claim that voice. If I sounded like that, you think I'd be on this show? I'll be gone. I'll be on stage with a bedazzled suit on, man. I'd do it to him.
All right, so everybody that just tuned in, y'all know how we do. It's constructive criticism. We listen to the music. We invite the artists on. We do a live review. The audience does a live review, and we use the legs. Since it's break a leg, you already know. If you got those leg emojis, use that human leg if he put in that work.
Man, you
that
better
chicken
get that
leg
chicken
if it had that flavor,
Chicken
and that robot
leg.
leg if it goes hard. And also the foot is a half a point. Don't forget about that.
You know what I
So
mean?
we're going 1 through 5. Pop the Brown Hornet. Since it's your first time, we're gonna make you go first, man. We're gonna put you in the spotlight. So
Feel
how
the
you felt about that vibe right there?
I felt like it was like I give it two chicken legs for the flavor, and then I give it. You said two regular legs because he was working it out.
Yeah,
Like
human legs.
Human legs, yeah. And then an extra kick in the ass type shit because I figure like this. It was flavorful, sexy, grown and sexy, definitely. Felt like it got just a little bit too raunchy because she was like, "I'm exploding all." I got wet real quick. You know what I mean? Exploding. I was like, "Oh, nah, definitely grown and sexy. I appreciate it. It was kind of like Mac music, but it reminded me of like Dr. Dre. It reminded me of some West Coast funk, but East Coast. It was like on the East Coast, kind of that Detroit feel. I felt like I had to throw on some gators in the city. Like you know what I mean? You come out with a hoodie with that. Yeah, you can't come out of a hoodie when they playing that song right there. That was for Max and players right there. Grown and sexy.
All right. So, Carbo, you gonna go next?
Peace, King.
Shout out to Pop the Brown Hornet with us right now.
Yo, also shout out to people who can sing like this because I can't. Yo, Red Ryan over here trolling me and saying probably in the shower like. Nah,
using the microphone like the shower head like a microphone.
Yeah, I be in there like whoa.
Yo, Carbo wants you to email him that so he could dance in the shower to it, yo.
Oh man.
Enough of that. So what I was gonna say was what I really like about the song was I actually like the description because especially nowadays, like you don't leave nothing to the imagination of music no more, man. Like they don't care. Like they just straight up say what it is and like that's what it is. Like I feel like it was grown and sexy, like you had to put the gators on, but you also trying to do the nasty. So it's like, who do the nasty in their gators? Like that's what it made me feel like. It made me feel like I have, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm still dressed up, I'm still stepping, I'm doing my thing, but I'm also getting my thing done. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing both. So the only criticism I had was if you can sing like that, where's my harmonies? Where's the things to make it sound prettier? You know what I mean? Because I heard what you said throughout it, and it was dope. But to me, it reminded me of like, dare I say, don't hate me. What I said was like, it was constructed like a T-Pain song could be, but I missed the harmonies to emphasize certain stuff. That's the only thing I was missing. You know what I mean? And I know I stepped away, but I put it on my speakers. You know what I mean? So I could hear how it bumped. So in my mind, I was like, because if you can sing like that, we need them harmonies, man. Like the beat was cool for like R&B. It is what it is. Like the low end kind of gave you what you wanted.
He was singing that. He was singing that because he didn't look like the face that was singing that.
That was him, yo.
That was him.
The hook, the hook in the first verse was me, and the second verse was my brother.
Yeah, all right. Oh, the second verse was your brother.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, so your brother's the raunchier one.
Yeah, exactly. My brother's the raunchier one. I'm more of the smoother one.
Yeah. I caught that.
Yeah, long as you take the lead, brother. You know what I mean? brother, wild, but that's the wild one over there. But yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, but in order to even even if you was writing lyrics for other individuals, you know what I mean? Like he said, I mean, music is to whereas you can say anything, but you shouldn't have to. So
Right.
what I mean, you want to be on the edge, but you don't want to. You. It's like a stripper. Like her only worth is that she never gives you the pussy. Once she gives it to you, her value kind of like goes down. And it's the same thing in the song. Like you don't want to really get. You want them like Teddy Pendergrass said, turn them off. Like he ain't
Yo,
give
listen.
you.
Yo,
He ain't tell you what he
everybody.
was gonna do. He ain't tell you what he was gonna do after you turned them off, but you knew to get there was coming. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I feel
Look,
you.
I'm telling you right now, y'all should all take out your notebooks. This is a pimp named Pop giving y'all real facts. Because the only thing missing was the mink, man. He said, "Listen, what you gotta do here? Tell him, bro. Tell him how you feel." All right, so look, as far as
on Foreman Mandela, I got a song called "Pimpin' and Mackin'." I don't know, but I got so I know a little something,
hey, if it's natural, man, it's natural. What can we do? You know what I'm saying?
All.
But all right, so here's my thing for you. I got 3 for you. You know what I mean? I saw all the sauce. But especially, you and your brother going in, y'all could have harmonized and like backed each other up or something, man. Now I'm really looking at you like, come on, man, because it's not like he sung his part and then you sung your part. Like y'all could have had some dope duo, like, ooh, you know what I'm saying? The song is there. I wouldn't rewrite anything, but I would go back and try to get them harmonies like sounding crispy.
Okay.
All right.
That's
So
what I would do.
What you giving that?
Hold on a second. I need 2 hands for this. Giving y'all 3 wings. You know what I'm saying?
3 chicken legs.
3 chicken legs, you know what I'm saying? Parmesan garlic, because, it was saucy, man. Especially when she, exploded.
Yo, it's funny is look. I got my score right here on the plate.
Hey, tell him.
And it's crazy because I got 4 garlic parmesan chicken legs for you, man. That shit was flavorful, dog. That shit reminded me of like genuine type of joint. Like, yo, that was fine, man.
Genuine. It was like genuine and silk. Kind of like you know what I mean? Like
word. Mm-hmm. And I feel like
took it back to silk though. Respect.
No, I feel like it had an old school flavor to it, man. It's not doesn't sound like this R&B nowadays, and I respect the classic feel to it. So that was fire. You know what I mean? The vibe was dope, and one thing I can say about it, it's an instant panty dropper. You know what I mean? That's an instant panty dropper right there. That's the type of joint I put on my tape when you want to make a best of R&B joint. What up, Pop? What up?
Nah, but like the brother was saying, it just needs to be tweaked here and here with the harmonies. I know what he's talking about. There's a couple of them. The notes was off or whatever. But as far as the structure of it, and it wouldn't even be that long. I don't know how long that song is, but it seemed like it was running on 4 minutes. But that song,
it was about 3 minutes.
3 minutes and it was 3 minutes and some change. How long was that song?
Yeah, about
3 minutes close.
Yeah, about like 3 minutes, 30 seconds or something like that.
Yeah.
Man, I disagree.
No, I would have liked to hear.
I need that song to be 10 minutes long, baby. I need it.
I would have liked to hear y'all going back and forth though.
I need that Johnny Gill. Yeah, I need that. I need all that. I would like
to hear y'all going back and forth like that.
You know what I'm saying? Like your body, your body, your body. Like I need all that, bro. You know what I'm saying? The my. I need all that. And that's from that Ryan over here trolling me and shit.
I feel you, man. Yeah, I definitely appreciate all y'all criticism. You know what I mean? Like I never take it to heart. Like I always take it and you know what I mean and tweak everything and do what I need to do. You know what I'm saying? You know, like just how you were saying, like in today's music, you know, they don't really leave too much to the imagination no more. Like everything is put out on the table. You know what I mean? From what position, how they gonna do it, what they gonna do. You know what I mean?
Man, back in the days, they said I got a gun, but they wouldn't say, "Yo, I'm gonna shoot 30 motherfuckers with the gun, motherfucker." You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, what'd you say, Kosan? I missed it. What'd you say?
You know what I mean?
But it's true.
You know what I mean? So we try to walk that line. I mean, that tight. We like, try to walk that line real tight. So, you know what I mean? It's like we give it that old school feel, but we not so old school that we outdated. You know what I mean? Like we don't try to date the music. You feel me? So, you know what I mean? Like we just try to make it as timeless as possible. So, you know what I mean? That's why you get like that explicitness, but you'll also get that all covered up. You know what I mean? Like that turn it off. You know what I mean? Like you get that type of vibe too. So, you know what I mean? Like,
well,
we tried that.
My suggestion is that you don't mess the two together. If you gotta turn them off, jump off, keep it like, you know what I mean? And then you might have a little more raunchier song or whatever the case may be. You know, like I said, I could just only throw my opinion on because you don't want the waves to clash. You know what I mean? You could ride the wave, or then you could get the waves to crash, and then it's like I was there. Now you want to hit them with and stay directly on that path. Then the next one, if it's like I want to look into you from your head to your toes or whatever, let's get busy. But I would just say separate them a little bit. There's a way that I gather you could play good cop, bad cop on the same track. You just want it to flow like he was saying that y'all brothers. You just want that chemistry to be so good that before he even gets to mess it up, you right there stepping in like, nah, you know what I mean? Like,
long story short,
like you know how you pick up two chicks from the club, you and your brothers in the front, but you like, let me run out here, let me go back to the car before he say something and fuck up all of us. Like, you know what I mean?
Long story short, what he's saying is somebody need to be KC, somebody need to be JoJo. Ooh yeah, ooh yeah.
Well,
come on, man.
Well, definitely my brother gonna be JoJo because I could be KC.
All right, man. So shout out to Alexander. Let everybody know where they can find you at. Thank you for joining the show. We appreciate you showing.
Thank you for sharing your creativity, man. For real.
Word up.
Yeah,
Word
definitely.
Up,
thank you for having
flavor,
me back
bringing
again.
different flavor.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like I'll come back next Friday with another joint. You know what I mean?
Keep
It'll
it
be a different vibe.
coming,
you know what I mean?
We here.
You know what I mean? Because I definitely enjoy this. But you know what I mean? Everybody, you can find me at just pull up CP Alexander. You know what I'm saying? CPALXZNDR. You know what I mean? Like I'll pop up everywhere. I mean, the easiest way is just go to solo.to/CP Alexander. Spelled all one word. You know what I mean? That's the easiest way is to take you to everything.
All right, man. Shout out to CP Alexander coming through, representing New York. The next guest we got coming on is from Chicago.
Salute.
Alexander, salute, man. Thank you again. Send another joint next week, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We'll do.
We got Jimmy Cool trying to connect with us. He's coming all the way from Chicago. You know what I mean? We're going to play this joint by him called UFO. I'm waiting for his audio to connect. Let's see if it connects in a second. There we go. Boom. He's about to connect with us. Shout out to Chicago. Hold up. You got to wait a second, dog. Okay. There you go. You good now? Oh, wait. No. Hold on. It's connected still. Got to wait a second. No.
Y'all got you. Here we go.
There you go. Here you go. All right, man. Jimmy Cool. What's good, man?
What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Hold on, man. Hold on. I'm from Chicago, man. You know it's real where I'm from. It's real in the field out here.
Yeah,
no doubt, man.
Shy doing a lot right now, man.
Shout out to Shy Rack, Shy Town. What up, man?
What's going on, man? I appreciate y'all having me, man. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all show. I like this shit. Y'all keep it real 100. Don't hold no punches. And that's what we do. We keep it 100 and we don't fuck with the fake shit.
Right. But we also keep it positive too, because like, you know, it's subjective, man. I mean, dude, we a bunch of dudes. Like, if it was some women in here, this show would be different as shit. You know what I'm saying?
Objective as hell, man. Look, he be arguing like a motherfucker.
Well, we had a few female guest hosts.
We did. Hold on,
shout out to the female guest hosts that came through.
Hey, what was you eating?
What? Chicken wings, man.
Ghetto bird.
You know it. Look, man, I be eating that parking lot pigeon. You know what I'm saying? Killing it.
Oh, Lord. Got the ghetto bird on the floor. He can't even fly. We go get him quick.
Can't even fly. You know what I'm saying? Easy to catch, man. I don't like no difficulty. I do my thing.
But real talk, I try to make everything for everybody. Like, I try to make some positivity in it, the real shit for the streets, because I lived the whole life. So it's not just like I had a mom and a daddy. I lived a good life. I chose to be hard-headed and learn my own fucking way. So you know, I got both sides of the field. You did.
All right, it's all good. We here. You know what I mean?
You know
Let's see
what?
what's good.
But you know what? You admitted to it. And
Yes,
that's a step. That's a step that a lot of people need to take. You feel me? We all made mistakes, and you got to confront those things and try to move wiser in the future. And that's it, brother. You know what I mean?
That's it.
Man, look, I got 6 kids, man. I'm trying to leave them here with a whole bunch of money. It ain't about me. It's about them, and I'm coming after them, bro.
Shout out to the half dozen. You know what I'm saying? Like my man got the first 6.
Brady Bunch, boy.
You know what I'm saying?
So yo, we got a joint called UFO. We gonna play that. We gonna come back with you and we gonna chop it up. We got Jimmy Cool from Chicago, Chirac, Chi-Town in the building. We got Pop the Brown Hornet, Staten Island Zone. Shout out to the whole SI and Y. Let's go, man. It's called UFO, Jimmy Cool, Constructive Criticism. Get them legs ready.
Sir.
Let's go. Get that sauce. He said, get that sauce ready.
Unidentified fly object. You did.
Let's go.
Unidentified fly object. 1 is for the, 2 is for the, 3 is for the, 4 is for the UFO. I'm a UFO, a flying saucer. I got a lot of drip, a lot of saucer. A UFO, a flying saucer? Ooh, that's hard. Catch up. UFO, a flying saucer. I got a lot of drip, a lot of saucer. Let's go. Cool, big, big, cool. 1's for the money, 2 is for the bread, 3 is for your hoe, 4 is for the head. Nigga 690, stitches to the feds. She said you real cool and get bread. He a woman beater and a wife beater. He don't even take his kids trick or treating and shit. I'm outside in the poncho, walking through the rain. Got so much drippy splash, so big bitch, I got a stain. Couple $1,000 watch and get it plain Jane. I don't need no fucking diamonds, cause I'm used to having things. Pussy niggas broke. If you try to poke the kids, you gon' get a hollow tip in your motherfucking rib. 1 hit, 1 that nigga. And I ain't rapping so around, no nigga. I like making hits and turning up quick. I can make a common sense song slick. That don't make no fucking sense. And I need dollars, not no 50 fucking cents. So why the fuck you niggas talking about the trap? If you ain't make no money in the fucking trap, I'm running laps around you niggas like a trap. And trying to tell your girl to really fucking laps. I put a perm and a motherfucking naps. I put that yak in Malaysia. I switch it up, she Malaysia, she crazy. Blizzard, your baby, I put her up, now she crazy. She crazy, talking real crazy. Looking real lazy, I'm talking Leah with the eye crooked at me when she smile. I don't give a fuck, bow down, no you need child. I'm the king of the shot, I said that shit, cause ain't nobody played it in a minute, bitch. And I don't wanna hear who still the flows, cause I already motherfucking know.
First response is like, okay, this motherfucker put the cool on a record.
I put the cool on hand too. That's my name. Big Cool.
He said put the cool on. Yo.
I appreciate you, brother.
Look. Side note, I've been to Chi. You know what I'm saying? I was out there for some time. I mean, I'm not saying I lived there like that, but I went out there, did some work, did some music with some people. And my man's like, shh. You got personality. It's like you remind me of the GLC confidence, though. You got that GLC confidence, where it's like,
hey, I live.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, bro, I live so much. Like it's so easy. I ain't gonna say it's easy, but like if you ain't got to laugh, like it's not no last. Like shit, I did a lot of shit, lived a real life. So it's like I'm just talking about what I live. I'm chilling. I got 6 kids, work. I do this like a job too. It's my second job. You understand? I take it serious.
One thing I want to say is, bro, hip hop needs artists like you, yo. You know what I mean? Because you balance out the game, fam. That was you. Like that right there was all you, man. Like I felt your whole personality through that record, fam. Word up, yo. Word up, yo.
Man, that's all and for you to say that, bro, that's what the fuck when I rap, I be like, I want to hear me and understand this is me. I don't want you to think
Man,
about
you had fun. I know
you.
you was in the studio having a good time doing that song right there, yo.
Yeah, man. See,
bro.
you definitely playing to your crowd right now. Cause I remember having records like that. That was hard. With what they were saying was serious, but it was in a fun way.
Exactly.
Cause I mean, you definitely, you put like my man said, put some perm in your naps, like.
BDB. I got
the
y'all people
ad-libs,
relations. I switch it up. This relationship. Want to talk to you crazy.
The ad-libs had me dying laughing, man. Because I was like, God damn. I was like, he low-key snapping right now, like.
And yo, I could have mistaken that for like some West Coast type shit. Word. You feel me? Like the vibe of the record, yo.
But see, my family was out there with the West Coast. My big bro and them, I was trapping in the streets and shit for a long time. And they was out there fucking with Ant Banks, Too Short. Goddamn it, everybody.
That's the feel I got. Yep.
And then when they came home, I got the Chicago shit with that, and there was a lot of that, intertwined with it, bro. Y'all smart as hell. Y'all niggas know what y'all talking about. Straight up.
We just enjoy the music. That's it. That's it. Yeah. We just enjoy the music. But just enjoy
the music, man.
My wife calling me fucking up my little showtime. She trying to FaceTime me. I hit decline 4 times on her ass. She gonna be mad as hell.
Right, so let's get you out of here.
She gonna know.
You gonna go first, Carvo, or me?
No, you go first.
All right. So I'm gonna get at.
Hold on. Let me. I gotta record this for you, bro. I gotta get that on record because she just fucked up my whole Smitty.
You got it.
Hold on. Go ahead, bro. Y'all go ahead. All
right, so the only thing I want to say about the joint is I felt like you should have had the hook more. Because the hook was dope, yo.
True.
That whole saucer and the saucer, the saucer and the saucer, that was dope, yo. The play off of words that you did was dope, man. I would have loved to hear the hook a little more in the record. So with that being said, I'm gonna give you 3 chicken legs with garlic parmesan.
Yes,
right?
Sir.
And I'm gonna give you 1 robot leg because that joint was hard, bro.
Okay.
That was hard.
Appreciate that.
I'm gonna give you 4 legs on that joint, man.
Word.
That shit was cool. Like I like to turn down a little bit, man. Since I'm not always trying to listen to conscious stuff all the time. I'm not trying to like I said, hip hop needs cats like you that bring that personality to the game, man. It's not just about being super lyrical and all that, man. Your person, like people might say,
what I say, I like making hits
Will
and turning
Smith,
quick.
Like Will Smith, like Young MC, like these cats back in the days that had their personality was their main thing. They weren't considered, we're the top rappers. Nah, we just trying to have a good time with our music and make people vibe, man. And that's what I did on that joint, yo.
Word.
Fire, man.
I appreciate y'all, bro.
Yeah, Pop, what you got, man?
Hey, and look, I'm gonna send y'all some shit to y'all email too, bro. I'm gonna send y'all some shit. My album come out July 3rd. Big cool. I'm gonna send y'all this shit early. I'm gonna give y'all a couple of that shit so y'all can turn them to y'all. So I can play it for whoever. I don't give a fuck. I got a distribution deal, so it's licensed, whatever. Play that shit wherever. Turn me up, bro.
All right, let's go. Let's with it.
All right, so Pop, what's good, man?
What you got, Pop?
What you got, man?
Yeah, I'm gonna give him 3 chicken legs. It was flavored with some definitely hot sauce. How I look, so, like when I'm listening to the artists that you got on the show, I'm closing my eyes. That song that he has, Chicago, you got the hat on, the Bulls, but you would have to get into character for that because it's a character, like you said, it's originality. And it got that funk feel to it, like I don't know the old funk dude that a lot of the West Coast.
Nah, you're right, bro. Everything you said right.
But if you was to go 1970 Chicago and throw a party the way you
hey, go all the way. I think
you got the herb passing in the back like y'all hippies. That's what that reminds me of JJ right there. That reminded me of, you know what I mean?
Good times.
Like good times. He could make that song. I could write the treatment to that song, have him playing like a pimped out JJ. He wouldn't be so, but he'd be like a grown up.
I get what you're saying. Go all the way with it if you're gonna do it. I get you, Brody. You ain't saying nothing wrong. That shit sound fine.
You know what I don't have a camera, but that's a visual that you being from Chicago and the world knows Chicago from the good time shit.
Right.
probably be able to pull some shit like that artistic. And man, see how he was an artist? So even if you were an artist, like you drawing naked women or, because you had some sexual content. All I can do is throw
real
the eye.
Still, don't give it the real.
You know what I mean? See,
Word.
because Chirac is being painted out around the world. You know what's going on there, and I pray for y'all brothers in Chirac all the time.
It's real out here, bro.
I gotta to believe the news or not when they saying 82 people got shot and 14.
No, believe that. It's more than what they say.
Yo, the cops be dropping off the guns in the alleyways for y'all to pick the guns up.
They doing everything. They just shit fucked up, bro.
So for you to be able to create fun in that element says a lot for your creativity, and it has to be some kind of way. Like I said, I pray for Chicago, Chirac every day. I turn on the news and I'm saying they're not addressing the real issue, man. We can't really. We need y'all brothers in Chicago so bad. We can't be throwing the Band-Aid on a wound that's forever bleeding somehow.
And we got to stand together too. We got to stop shitting on our own people. A lot of shit be over blocks that ain't ours, over bullshit. Niggas is on some but at the same time, it's changing a little bit. I'm trying to, I see a little bit, but it got to be more, man. You know what I'm saying?
Not to stray away from your music, keep the artistry up. Like I said, I would get a treatment, do some JJ shit with one of your songs in there, just to bring some good times and some light to it, or whatever the case may be.
Hey, can you have to shoot them my email to you, and we can chop it up, bro.
What up?
We can make that happen. We'll chop it up. Listen, because like I said, if you know, my Pop the Brown Hornet, you could Google me, you could do me on YouTube. I got a song
yes, sir.
that I was known for back in the days, Black on Black Crime. It got to stop. And every time I play that, like I said, I think it's Chicago. I don't want to go out there and tell the brothers to put the guns down and I get shot. I'm just trying to say, we need to work together somehow.
It's the shorties, man. And I ain't gonna go too deep because I know it's about the music and everything, but a lot of shit is the shorties. Like it's little dudes ain't had no daddies, you know what I'm saying, no mamas, and they don't know what to do. They just out here stupid. And that's at the end of the day what it is.
Well, like I said,
the dudes at 35 and up, they got elders, but the young dudes, they ain't got nobody.
At least you ain't coming on just doing the drill music, like I said, you're bringing some creativity.
Trying to give them something to listen to, have fun, bro.
Yeah, so Carvo, what's up? What you got, man?
Yeah, man. All right,
as a matter of fact, shout out to the whole Chirac, man. I know it's tough out there. My neighbor Daryl, when I used to live on Randolph, he worked in the hospital in Chicago. He was one of the top. He was one of the top surgeons in the worst hospital in Chicago. And he told me it was weekends. And he said there was weekends when there was 1,500 people got shot. 1,500 people in 2 days.
Yeah.
Like
it's
crazy.
You get shot, you can't even go to the hospital.
It's that crazy. Bro. Crazy.
Real talk. Hey, we said Randolph. I know he got to go Cook County, go to the hospital. That's a Cook County. They'll stab you in there. You ain't even come there but to visit somebody. They'll put your needle on. You don't even know. They got students there to work. They ain't got real doctors there, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Yo, so Carvo, what you got, man? Crazy. What you got for Jimmy Cool, man?
Jimmy Cool, man. I appreciate you sharing your artistry, number one. Number two, I appreciate you sharing that point of view. And it means more because of where you're coming from. Because you could have talked about so many other things we've heard before, but you decided to do it in a way where, like, I'm not going to play with you. If I saw a little kid bumping that, I would be like, yo, get the fuck out of here. Like, this little kid, like, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, that sounds like some cool shit. The 11 to 10, 11-year-olds be like, they feel like they the man and shit. God, don't.
Hey, my daughters, they the test. My kids is the test. If they come in jamming, bopping, and doing it, I'll be up. Because I like their ears. I got kids, so I ain't finna be in here drill, kill, hey.
Right.
For what? They hear that every day. What we say? I'm gonna tell them that too.
Yeah. The only thing I would say is I feel like that beat needs to go a little bit harder. The bass was dope. I liked how smooth it was. But if it had more breaks, like who produced that joint?
My man's Rio.
Yo, tell Rio to go back. And now that he knows what you're gonna say over the record, tell him to do some chops, cut up some things, put some different patterns on it.
Turn it up a little bit.
Yeah, sauce it up a little bit. Because you're making the track hype. And if the track was hype and you're making the track hype, it could be smooth, but also have like this bop where people like, oh.
Right, so you got to match that energy. I hear you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because if he matched that energy, then that song's out of here, man. It's just gone. Now, for me, just because, pimpery is in my family, what I'm going to do is.
Swag.
I got y'all. Yo, swag. So I got y'all. I got 3 robot legs because I mean the sauce is there. Because when you pimping, you don't gotta worry about sauce. You already got it.
Love.
So that was hard. That was tough. But I also got to throw in the Brontosaurus foot. You know what I'm saying? So I gave it a 3.5. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at with it. You know what I mean? Why? Because yeah, for real. Because I'm gonna tell you, like, only thing that I would do was the ad libs is fire, the vocals is fire, the beat itself is great, but it could be fire too, because it's so simple and that's what makes it so great.
All right. Real talk. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all 100, dude. Appreciate y'all. I hope y'all go to the roof like I'm trying to, man. Real.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to you, Jimmy Cool, for coming through.
Word.
Yo, peace to Chirac, Chi-Town, Chicago, the Midwest. You know, there's always some dope hip hop coming out there.
Hey, send y'all PayPal so I can send a couple dollars to y'all too, man. I can send what I can.
All right, you got it, man. I'm gonna send that to you, brother. I
send it to my email, bro. Real talk. Love.
Let's go, man. Shout out to Jimmy Cool coming through.
Respect,
peace, brother.
Peace. 100.
All right, brother. Man, I don't know, man. That song go like a motherfucker. I kind of want to hear it again just so I could like, hey.
So we got Eddie Dose coming on next. Last week I couldn't get his joint up because every joint he sent me was titled the same thing, and I'm like, bro, I can't play the same song. And he was like, nah, it just keeps naming it the same. I'm like, all right. So he resent me the joint. We gonna play this joint. We didn't get a chance to play it last week, man. Eddie Dose, what up?
What's good with you?
Waiting for your audio
to connect. Yeah.
Got it. We got it. So we got this joint. I want him to come on so he could give us the name and all that. We got Pop the Brown Hornet live with us, straight from SINY.
What's good?
Yo.
Eddie Dose.
Where you at, man? What's good? You hear us?
What up?
What up?
Hey.
So we got this. Yo, you know what his name is named? FZW08DMMXA.128. Now I'm just playing. But yo, so what's the name of this joint, Eddie?
It's called All We Ever Do.
All We Ever Do.
Yeah,
all right, so we got Eddie. We got Eddie Dose, Go Illa. Shout out to Vic Shade. Shout out to So Sick. We about to play this joint. It's constructive criticism. Hold on. What the hell happened? This file does not have an app. Oh, okay. What kind of file did you send me, bro?
Come on, man. Don't play, yo.
What kind of file you sent me, man?
Hold on. Who's your engineer?
Who's my engineer? So Sick.
Oh, come on, man.
Nah, he good. I got it.
I'm sending you. What I'm doing is I downloaded it from SoundCloud. That's why I didn't have it on my phone. I download it. I had to find a fucking app to download it from SoundCloud.
Oh, you had to download it off SoundCloud? Okay.
Gotcha.
Hold on. I got it. I'm gonna play it off this. See, tell me. Let me know if y'all hear this.
Light it up. Let's get Chinese out.
That's good. All right, we got Eddie Dose in the building. About to listen to this joint. Pop the Brown Hornet with us. Constructive criticism.
That looks like a toothpick, man.
No, it's not a toothpick, man.
No, hey, it is a toothpick, man.
Oh, man, it's just... It is a toothpick. I must have got it in the other pocket, man. Hold on, man. I got the real shit right here, man. Oh, that's my dick. Yeah, there we go. Hey, there you go, man. Light that sucker up, man. We'll go to the moon.
All we ever do is smoking on la la la. Smoking on la la la. You see, Sally hits the bong and lives in Minnesota, and she bought it from her cousin, drove up from North Dakota. There were stoners on some trees that grew from California, and they bought it from some dude who said it's creeping on you. He's a loner, and this loner had a surfboard and a CD. Went to his house, the sacrifice was on repeat. Clouds were in the air, steady packing like a smoke shop. Everybody smokes pot, everybody smokes pot. Cooler than the breeze while we twist and turn. Cause all around the world, people twist and burn. Whether cutting through the stress, relax and lean back. Man, let me get a little for my cataract. Make sure you roll it fat, Bob Marley and slip. Like Chom said, man, I hope it's bigger than this. Roads burning on the clips, folks digging this shit. I know you're digging this shit. Yeah. Talking about toasting now. When it comes to the burn, man, it's over, Jack. Put the fire to the joint, now we're toasting now. And you know that. You know.
Yo, this is a story about a loner drifting with nothing on his mind but getting fucking lifted. Package of that swisher, straight just my preference. Got the clutch on deck, let's twist one. Excellent. Living in my little world, rid of all the negatives. Stress about to kiss the sky, take a ride, yes. It's something about the way I feel, make me wanna spit a rhyme, give you life. Maybe it'll spread, save the world from these parasites. As I rose, wipe the ash off my clothes, take a deep breath, stretch smoke coming out my nose. The game ain't the same as for the weak, I suppose. You got your haters throwing shade, I say let a nigga grow. Yeah, I said let a nigga grow, let the sun shine through while it burns. You think I got a problem, but it's none of my concern. I'm gonna get high till I'm dusting and earn. Let me burn.
Talking about toasting now. When it comes to the burn, man, it's over, Jack. Put the fire to the joint, now we're toasting now. And you know that, you know. Talking about toasting now. When it comes to the burn, man, it's over, Jack. Put the fire to the joint, now we're roasting now. And you know that, you know. All we ever do is smoking on la la la. Smoking on la la la. All we ever do is smoking on la la la. Smoking on la la la. Light it up. Smoking on la la la. Smoking on la la la. Jesus Christ, man, I hope this shit's making me, man. The smoke is bothering me. Man, shut up. I know that shit out of my face.
Woo.
Yeah.
Smoking on la la la.
Alright.
Alright.
Look, if y'all was trying to be the new Lunats, if y'all was trying to be the new Lunats, man, why don't you just tell me? It's a joke saying you got 5 on it.
No, that's okay. Nah, I heard that a million times though, yo.
Exactly, probably, but that's just the real left. But you know, it's also like it meets the licks too. You know, the alcoholics.
DJ E Nice, what up?
Bro, so sick of course. You know
Stack
what I mean?
F dollars, what up? I see y'all.
Oh my goodness.
Right there. So
you know what I'm saying? Vic Shades, Jesus Christ, Solution, oh my God. Like, come on, y'all.
All right, so what's up, Carver? You going first?
First off, my question is why y'all keep doing it to us on this show like this? Like, this is ridiculous. I appreciate the whole movement, but one thing I do like is you guys are crafting the sound that's familiar, but also, you know, creative. You know what I mean? Like the samples you're picking and the tempo and how you guys are starting to ride these different things. Like, of course, the hook was very infectious. Of course, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But, like, oh my God, just. All right, so here's what I'm gonna say about it. The only thing that I would have wanted to see on this was a little bit more animation. But you know me, I like the animated hoo ha hoo ha 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 ha. You know, everybody was cool, calm, and collect, which I can appreciate too because of the subject matter. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna give this some sauciness. I give it 3 chicken teriyaki. This is my first chicken teriyaki of the night. Give it that teriyaki. That, you know what I mean? But I also gave it the human leg because that work was crazy. So I'll give y'all 4.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Pop, what you got on that one?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna give it like yeah, I definitely felt it. It put me in a vibe. I could see watching a movie and when the Indians huddled around the fire and they're passing around the peace pipe, that song would probably come on. And
Like
so I was there, like, you know what I mean, where he put me. And then you know, they would come around the forest fire singing their parts. Would be smooth because they probably was sipping on something as well. So that's why there was no rah-rah and shit. You know what I mean? It was laid back, smooth, chronic, opium type of, you know what I mean, spiritual type of thing. So I'm gonna give it all the sauce that it needs. That was definitely flavorful chicken legs with the adobo and you know, the roasted pollo. That's what that was.
What's up, hey. See, you know what? That's the first time I heard that in this show, yo. Swear it up.
For real. That is the first time, man.
Word up.
Like it's not. He didn't give you chicken. He gave you.
He said he gave you the sazon, the adobo, the sofrito, man, all that, yo.
Yo, how he know I'm Puerto Rican though, yo?
I didn't think you.
I don't know. Maybe it's the Mets hat, bro.
Word. You know what? I did this unconsciously too, yo. Word up. That's what's up.
I'm glad we got you on the show, Eddie. Though, man, we've been waiting for you to get through.
Man.
So yeah, man. Me personally, yo, I got this Beat Nuts vibe from that joint, yo. That shit had a Beat Nuts vibe to it, like Musical Massacre, straight up. The smoke is in the air type joint, yo. To me, you know what I mean. So off the rip, the beat was hard. I'm gonna give that. The beat alone is gonna get 2 robot legs from me. You know what I mean? And then I'm gonna give you 1 human leg for the work that y'all put in. You know what I mean? And then I'm gonna give y'all a flavorful garlic parmesan extra saucy chicken leg to go with that, man. That's 4 right there. That's 4 right there, man. Yeah, hell yeah, man. I can listen to that song again, man. Like it wouldn't even bother me to have that song on repeat. Real talk. I mean, real talk.
Yo, man, that's one of them joints. Hear that. Feels good, man. That shit feels good. That people appreciate my shit, man. And I put my heart into it, so I like that. It makes me feel.
No doubt, man. Well, we're glad that you came on and we able to express to you, how your music made us feel, bro. That's what the show is about. Listen, constructive criticism, like I say, it always just means, what I mean. Don't take it personal. Whether you play basketball or you rap or you play football, when your coach gave you constructive criticism, it was to make you a better player. You know what I mean? And that's what we doing here, man. We trying to make all of us better players, even us. Don't be afraid to tell us how y'all feel about the show in the chat room, man. We all here for constructive criticism. You feel me?
Yeah, and I take it personal, so I don't care.
And I'm gonna send you some fucking voicemails in your Instagram inbox early in the morning when the roosters is crowing. Talk about fuck you East Coast, fuck East Coast.
You know what? You know what I don't like about Eddie Dose is that he rap better than me. So I'm gonna write him a letter. I'm gonna send you a letter with a stamp detailing why I don't like you.
Just don't put no white powder in that shit, yo. That's all.
Nah, man. That's expensive. I ain't got that kind of money, man. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So Eddie, man, we appreciate you tuning in, man.
Man, thank you, man.
Shout out to the whole Go Illa team.
Yeah, man.
We appreciate y'all, man.
Go Illa. Get GIDDT, son.
All right, so we're gonna bring E-Sun on next. E-Sun is up next. We got a joint by him. What is it called? Limitless. I just sent E-Sun an invite, so he's coming on. Who's next? After E-Sun, I got Stack F Dollars coming. I'm actually doing a review of his project on Sunday on Father's Day night. We're doing a review of his project on Break a Leg ENT YouTube channel. So shout out to Stack. E-Sun is coming through. We got him right now. He's coming. He's about to check in with us. And we're going to play this joint called Limitless by E-Sun. E-Sun, what up?
E-Sun.
His audio's connected. There we go. Quick. There you go. What up, E-Sun? After E-Sun, I got Stack F Dollars coming.
Just
you gotta turn it. You gotta mute the YouTube. You gotta mute the YouTube. The YouTube. Day night. We're doing a review of his project on Break a Leg ENT YouTube channel. So shout out to Stack. E-Sun is coming through. Yo, I'm about to mute you, yo. Yo, you gotta mute the YouTube, yo. You gotta mute the YouTube, bro. You heard? We're gonna play this.
What up?
Yeah, you gotta mute the YouTube video, bro, because we can hear it. You gotta mute the YouTube.
My bad. How's that?
There you go.
Let me put these on. Let me see if I can put these on.
So E-Sun, we finally got you on the show, man. You've been checking in every week. We appreciate you tuning in every single week and supporting the show, man.
E-Sun was good.
Y'all, man. What's up, Carbo?
Yeah, I see you over there flexing with the KRKs and everything.
I'm just in the house, I live in the studio, so I can't help it.
He said, I live in leisure. What do you want me to do?
right, so we got this joint called Limitless. We gonna play.
All right,
we got
let's go.
Eson with us. We gonna come right back with him. Constructive
bet.
criticism. Let's go.
The one and only. It's true what they say. The top sure is lonely. Do what you make, say what you say. Grab hold, I take off today. I'm so fly that there's no need for me to get high. If ever there was something to fall out of the sky, it could only be the old me's I left behind. My growth levels at master. I've mastered the craft. Plus, if you believe enough, I can show you the path. Clear your mind, put you up on that new science and math. Show you the way to all things that you can amass. Boomerang, throw it out, watch it come back. Unlimited, like that clear pill, it's limitless. 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 Limitless. Man, I'm levels on levels, so far beyond that. What I tap, I had you feeling, boy, my shit the bomb. With that pinpoint act, keep my rhythm intact. I deliver, you quiver, making cold heart shiver. No lost mentality, more focused than a cannon. Outstanding, couldn't print this if you scanned it. Picture that, now picture this, like bright as a flash. Eyes open though, scoping like a sniper in the grass. Mind on the prize, no doubts to outlast. Guys, you to all things that you can imagine. Boomerang, throw it out, watch it come back. Unlimited, like that clear pill, it's limitless. 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 Limitless.
Okay.
All right, first, Eson, man, fuck you. But I mean that in a good way. You know what I'm saying? Just want to say I mean that in a good way.
Oh no, y'all gotta unmute yourselves, man.
You know what I'm saying? Just letting you know. It's all love.
Hey,
okay.
But the creativity on there was crazy. Like, you know what's really funny, Kosan? This is the first time on the show where we heard somebody actually sample their own voice, but it wasn't DJ scratch. It was just like, I could tell like how you were producing it was you took what you said and you chopped it up manually and put it where you had to put it.
Yeah, that's dope.
I'm like, why didn't anybody do this already earlier on the show? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying that like it's the end all be all, but the tone you put on there, it was sincere. It was almost sinister. It was almost like Jesus, like he means what the fuck he's saying. Like,
well,
that
it was
was dope
important.
as hell.
What I was talking about was important. Right? It was like a gateway to getting what it is, what you really want out of life, and how you
right.
can use your mind to do that for real.
Yeah, you know what I mean, and I can appreciate that. I feel like that was crazy. I like the sample that you did with the cellos, and you know, like the violas and the cellos coming in and out. I liked how you did the drums over it. I like the chops.
Thank you.
I don't even know if I was supposed to go first. I just talked.
Nah, that's good. You good. It don't matter.
Yeah, man, for real.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. It's just like I had to jump in. Now, what I liked about that record, that was like the composition and the subject matter. But you live in the studio, so you know what I'm talking about when I say this. Like doubling, or putting things on your voice to emphasize certain points, or like getting those phrases to stick out a little bit more, so they have a little bit more emphasis, especially on this tone. That's the only thing I was missing was I needed like that. You know what I mean? Like the contact of the punch. You know what I mean? Like I felt the jazz, but I didn't get the hook yet. You know what I mean? I need that. You know what I mean? And what that comes with, at least from what I'm talking about, an easy quick fix. It's like doing like those doubles, just enough. You know what I mean? Because I'm sure you mix your own records, right? You know what I'm saying? So if you doubled certain pieces of it, that little bit of emphasis, you'll like when you hear back, you'll be like, whoa, like it took my record somewhere else. Like only certain phrases, because it helps it stay in people's minds a little bit more. So that's the only thing I feel like that would have helped it like solidify where it was. Like the drums was dope. And I had to go back to the drums again because like I like that off pattern because it fit the vibe. It fit like the cello and like the bass line and all that. And what I liked was, especially how you came on to it. It was like all these different elements. First, it reminded me of Lord Have Mercy from like Flip Mode. You know what I'm saying? Like the style. You know what I mean? Then it morphed into like Ivor Science. You know what I mean? From Dilated Peoples. You know what I'm saying? Which I could respect, and I was about that. But anyway, so you got robot legs from me, man, because it was just hard. But you got 3 robot legs from me, but with all the oil, so you know what I mean, you don't got to worry about no rust.
Appreciate you, Carvo. Thank you.
All right. Pop, you want to go next? You want me to go next?
Yeah, I'm gonna give them 2 robot legs and 2 regular legs for, you know, if you're working it out. It was hard, and I like the way it was conceptually put together. It did have that kind of sinister type feel. I didn't really look for it to be perfect because you know, I look for soundtracky music. Like it fit me into where I don't want to say gothic, but for lack of a better word, it was that. I felt I felt like I was on the subway at night. You know what I mean? And you know, and the gang was coming at me. It just felt, yeah, like, you know, felt like a terrorizing a track. And sometimes, like I said, we got different genres, so I appreciate it in the lane that it was. I wouldn't, you know, maybe a couple of drops instead of emphasis on the words. Sometimes when you're doing the beat, you want to leave some of it hollow, empty. So maybe some of those words could be heard a little bit better than boom, you come back in with the beat. Come back in with the beat. You know what I mean? Things of that nature. So in that beat,
Busta Rhymes, as I come back.
Yeah, some shit like that. So it's like when you're doing it, it's hard. You might emphasize on a certain track, you don't hear no music, and then boom, it comes back, boom, boom, and it hits you again, or whatever the case may be. That's what I would do, just to emphasize on, like how he was saying, maybe, you know, we all got our different ear to certain things, but in all, I like the hardness of the song.
Thank you.
Thank
you very much.
The hook was dope. I love the creativity of the track itself, the beat. You know, it wasn't just some regular formatted beat. Like you actually, I felt like. Can I ask you this? Did you get the beat first and then the idea, or did you have the idea and then the beat came after?
Well, I made the beat with the melody first.
Okay.
So I played those strings first, and then basically put the drums to it, and then the bass to it, and then
that hook had that check out my melody type of feel to it, bro. You know what I mean? That how you did it with the doubling up, like it sounded like you scratched it, but you didn't. Like I've done that on the song, so I know exactly. That's fire.
Thanks.
I just love the overall creativity of it, and like earlier they were talking about how people don't leave room for imagination no more, and you left a lot of room for imagination, because I felt like that was art right there. Like like that's a record that you can take from so many different angles, like how you came at that record. You feel me? So yeah, man, I'm gonna give you 2 robot legs because it was hard, and I'm gonna give you 1 chicken leg because it had this your own little flavor to it with some. I'm gonna give it some sriracha lime honey sauce on top of that, because it was a little spicy. And
that's
then
a big ass wing, bro.
And then I'm gonna give you 1 human leg for the work you put in.
Yo, good looking, Coast.
Word up, man. Word up. That's 4 legs. And you did the beat on top of that?
Yeah, actually, I did that. That record is kind of old, so I had to think twice. But yeah, I believe I did the whole production on that.
Crazy.
Okay.
Go to SoundCloud. Right. If you go to SoundCloud, you'll hear the original or the earlier version of that record. So yeah, I did do that. I think.
Word. Shout him out, man. Yo, what's it on SoundCloud? Is it just you Google eSun and everything pop up?
On Instagram, eSun111, SoundCloud, eSun111, Twitter, eSun111. You know, I got other hustles, but we'll save that for another show.
Got you. Yo, well, what's the 111 though? Let's see what that's about. What's that about?
Address that I grew up at when I was a kid.
Yo, man,
that was my house address, 111.
Hey, that's dope.
Dope. I love that.
But I just want to shout y'all out. You know what I mean? Because y'all over here, y'all always shouting people out, giving y'all time today. And I want to give 2 seconds to y'all. Thank you so much for this show. It's fire. I love everything y'all do with it, how it's real. I love all the people in the community. You know what I'm saying? And I'm tuned in. So thank you so much, man. I'll be definitely joining again.
No doubt, Issa. I appreciate you coming in every week, man. That's fine. Like, yo, this guy right here, he doesn't even submit music every week, and he still tunes in every single week and be in the chat room chopping it up with everybody, respecting everybody's art, man. So give this guy the same respect he gives y'all, man. Appreciate you, Issa.
And that's like that too in the community, and that's how I came in, and that's my man Hayes the Kid. You know what I mean? So we just come from that. We come from that cipher where we show love. It's not just about us all the time. You know what I mean? So it's fun to be up here with y'all talking.
For real, man. Yo, you know Hayes longer than I do, so maybe you could convince him to shave so we can see if he got a chin or if it just rolled into his neck.
I ain't getting involved in none of that. That's between you and him.
You know we be snapping, man. What you got to say, Hayes? Where you at?
He'll be here later, I'm sure.
Oh, I know he will. I know.
All right, so we got Hayes the Kid actually coming now, and then we got Stack F Dollars, and then we got Blood Brothers, and we also got Prime artists in the building all the way from Italy. So we got a dope show ahead of us. A couple more joints to listen to. Shout out to Pop the Brown Hornet tuned in with us. Staten Island SINY, man. Let's go.
You know what I mean? For real.
Y'all.
Respect, Eson.
Peace.
And yo, come on, who don't know the Brown Hornet?
For real, yo.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the Brown Hornet, man.
Yo, wait. Is that a Cadillac you in right now, bro?
No, I'm in a Lexus. Like this is
a Lex.
I'm in an SUV, or you know what I mean?
Feeling that. Got to feel the Lex pushing up on the set. Hey.
So we got Hayes the Kid going to join in with us. I'm going to review one of his joints. I just sent him an invite. But we're going to start the joint. Hopefully he'll come through.
You know,
it's
Pop,
called Overtime.
Word, you know, Pop, I'll be on my Scion shit. You know what I mean? Like I'm in the future. No, I'm fucking with you, man. I'm fucking with you.
Nah,
that's more.
Yeah. Whatever works. Sometimes people are ahead of their time. You know what I mean?
Alright. Let's go.
Hold on.
Stay ahead of your time, man. Let's go.
Excuse me if my bars go over your head, man. I overrhyme. Sometimes my minutes tend to extend. I put it overtime. My eyes ain't crooked, but I stay with it. Hope with eye to watch the end of these rappers hit the borderline. My life is dimensional, like Tim Burton's Coraline. I stay high on life, so I don't need to go and snort a line. I got infinite bars while others have 4 or 5. I'm so alive every time I take stage, the floor is mine. I got a hand gesture for a hater, finger that you only flip. I'm kinda like God, the way I'm shitting on rappers, holy shit. Never scared to swim with the sharks. I'm like Moby Dick, I always got a shot in the game. I'm like Kobe's wrist, I ain't supposed to miss. Throw punches when I close these fists. Every 5 days, weak rappers I've been exposing. Since it's not a dream, better wake up, I'm the approach and miss. You think I have attention disorder? The way I'm throwing fits, I'm kinda like a defensive lineman. The way I'm showing blitz, I'm always on the blind side. They keep thinking I don't exist, like a present left out in the open. Gun exposed this gift, I'm never gonna let go of the mic. When I'm holding grip, I'm known to black out when I'm on the mic. Cause I be zoning quick, it's like I'm in a different state of mind where fakes don't exist. I don't listen to the radio, tired of the same old shit. They lack presence in delivery, no type of showmanship. Excuse me if my bars go over your head, man, I overrhyme. Sometimes my minutes tend to extend, I put it overtime. My eyes ain't crooked, but I stay with it awkward eye to watch the end of these rappers hit the borderline. My life is dimensional, like Tim Burton's Coraline. I stay high on life, so I don't need to go and snort a line. I got infinite bars where others have 4 or 5. I'm so alive every time I take stage, the floor is mine. If you try to hijack my bars like flames, you a terrorist. Every single line fuck with your mind like a therapist. My words always tend to get to the punch, just like a bare fist. I'm full circle off the top, but I ain't losing hair with this. You gotta say something fly, you really wanna air with this. Cause everything I say is ill like herpes on a pair of lips. I dare to say things you think ain't there, but ain't fair to miss. There's no things the two of me, you can't compare to this. I'm dangerous on the mic, I'm trying to give a rare kiss. And you can say I'm the spark in the dark when the flare's lit. I'm easy to spot like wearing black covered with hair and lip. My bars are kinda sharp for you to handle, you can tear a limb. I'm a real lyricist that go to work with no embarrassments. A sweet emotion when I rock the mic, like I'm Aerosmith with no guitar, but I'm spitting hard. And don't you dare to miss this lyrical onslaught that I brought. Pull out a chair and sit.
Okay, Hayes the Kid said he couldn't join right now for some reason, but it's constructive criticism. That joint was called Overtime, produced by Vic Shades. We got legs breaking in the background.
Hey-ya!
I can never stop these damn legs from breaking.
Hey-ya!
Hell, man. All right, so what's up, man? I'll go first on that.
You know what? Hold up. Pop go first.
Okay, Pop go
first. He ain't go first yet.
Yes, I did.
Other than
yes,
first
he did
time.
at the
first
joint.
time. I mean, we like 8 songs in, man. Where you at?
It's like the 4th song, but I got you.
I know. I'm over here doing something I shouldn't be doing.
I say like that to me was a lot of lyrical flow. I definitely like that. That remind me of and I'm probably off, but it remind me of a young Common. You know, it was like lyrical. I remember when Common was on the train when he first came out, he was just rhyming, you know. So it was definitely a flavorful. I give it 2 chicken. I give it 2 chicken. I give it two human legs, regular legs, and then I give it 1 robot because it was kind of hard to me in a sense of.
Oh shit! Damn. Okay.
5.
Got the 5 on that one, man.
Got the 5.
Okay. He's the kid. All right. So that was produced by Vic Shade. Shout out to Go Illa. Carbo, you want to go next?
I'll go next. I'm gonna keep it super quick. I think that's the best I heard Hayes yet, just because the cadence fit the style of the beat and how he blacked out on it. The tone matched. Like shit was crazy. Like as soon as it comes in, it just puts you into this different world. I mean, the only thing I would say, dare I ask, is an opportunity to mix that record, because I would be very curious to see exactly what those tracks sounded like. Because how it sounded over here sounded like the voices was double. And I mean, that's some like 90s shit. I feel like if we put a better mix on it, that would have been out of here. Like that would have been out of here. Like that needed to be on the radio. That needed to be somewhere like yesterday. So where I'm at with it, I would give it 4 human legs, because the work, the work is apparent, and I appreciate how that came out. But I will also give it a turkey foot. You know what I mean? Like, and just cut off the foot. So I give it a 4.5, man.
Okay. All right. So I guess it's up to me. I liked the hook a lot. The beat was super dope. Any constructive criticism? I'm trying to think what constructive criticism I could get at. I felt like the first hook wasn't as timely as the second hook was. Like I didn't feel like the first hook was on time like the second hook was. Then when I heard the second hook, I was like, "Oh, all right, cool. Maybe it was just like a hair off." You know how sometimes you copy and paste the hook. You know what I mean? So maybe that's what it was. I don't know. But that's the only thing I would say. Besides that, the track was dope. The lyrics was fire. The beat was hard. The hook was dope. I'm going to give that joint, I'm going to give it 2 human legs because he put in work. And I'm going to give it 2 robot legs with a robot foot because it went hard. So 4.5 on that joint.
Bet.
Word up, yo. So I'm gonna send this guy Stack invite to come through. We're gonna play his joint, his single, and we're actually gonna review his project on Sunday. So we're playing the single off the project today just to get a little warm up, promote what's going on Sunday.
See what's up.
Montega pa. What? What? It dropped today. His project dropped today. It's on all digital platforms. All right, so we're going to play this joint. Hopefully he'll join as we're playing it. I already sent him the invite, so we'll see. But it's called Queen and Slim. This is Stack F Dollars representing Paterson, New Jersey.
Paterson, hey!
Queen and Slim.
Gonna ride for me or you gonna leave me? Bonnie and Clyde car, pull up in it two-seater. Riding with that Nina, yes, my little diva. Ready for them schemers and homers like I'm Jeter. I ain't gon' lie, bitch, I'm here for a reason. And if you got a problem, it's whatever. I got defense, talk about them walking, so I know that you don't mean it. Took a couple losses, but them hundreds made it even.
Bold and beautiful, ratchet and intellectual. Got a few degrees and she can load pistols. She about her Benjis, got them off the avenue. Small to big faces, wipe a pussy with the revenue. My bad bitch, dressed in Chanel. Posing like Lil' Kim, showing the camel well. Her ass heavy and she never walking lightly. Humming arrows, she my Aphrodite. Hit her with the cello, she melting like a Klondike. I'm walking off like JJ, screaming dynamite. My freaky girl, sending me naked pics with a finger in her pearl. My hot caramel in the Sunday fucks. Give her that chocolate fuzz, top her off with the nuts. She held burners, started with the gunners. Mix in the winter, skinny dipping in the summer.
Is you gon' ride for me or you gon' leave me? Bonnie and Clyde, pull up in it two-seater. Riding with that Nina, yes, my little diva. Ready for them schemers and homers like I'm Jeter. I ain't gon' lie, bitch, I'm here for a reason. And if you got a problem, it's whatever. I got defense, talk about them walking, so I know that you don't mean it. Took a couple losses, but them hundreds made it even.
We got condos in Miami, Rio and Barcelona. I'm with a bad bitch, all the hitters wanna own her. You could catch us in Miami, Rio and Barcelona. I'm with a showstopper, ask for the promoters. Started like Montana, flip at the flip. Jerry Rice with the shits, investing in 80 zips. Money makes her horny, now it's just laundry. Bags off the bricks, we Wall Street rich. The caterpillar that turned into a mighty bossa. She with the palm frog, that's now Casanova. Stepping on sangre with my black diamante. Yeah, that's my Gucci, yo soy cantante.
Is you gon' ride for me or you gon' leave me? Bonnie and Clyde, pull up in it two-seater. Riding with that Nina, yes, my little diva. Ready for them schemers and homers like I'm Jeter. I ain't gon' lie, bitch, I'm here for a reason. And if you got a problem, it's whatever. I got defense, talk about them walking, so I know that you don't mean it. Took a couple losses, but them hundreds made it even. Is you gon' ride for me or you gon' leave me? Riding with that Nina, yes, my little diva. Is you gon' ride for me or you gon' leave me? Take a couple losses, but them hundreds made it even.
Okay. Stack F dollars, Patterson, New Jersey. What's up? I sent him an invite. I don't know what happened, so see if he joins in, but he was in the chat room.
Oh, he's still there. I see him.
Okay.
See what happened, man. But yo, shout out to Patterson, man. You know, I mean, I respect. You know, I'm in Atlanta now, whatever. But I was born in Passaic. You know what I mean? So we here.
So what's up? Who going first? Me?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. I thought it was like a catchy record. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I didn't necessarily really like the beat. Like I didn't really like the beat to it. I felt like the beat, like the drums, I didn't really like them. You know, I felt like it had this like generic drum, like that's what I felt like. But besides that, it was a catchy song. You know, I see where he was going with it. I'm gonna get that joint. I'm gonna give it 3 chicken legs,
all right,
with some honey barbecue sauce.
Okay.
Because it was, you know what I mean? It had that little flavor, and for the ladies, it was sweet. So give it the little honey barbecue joint on that, yo.
Okay.
Who's up next?
Yeah. No, I kind of like, with me, it gave me a golden era hip hop feel. So the drums reminded me of "I Need a Beat" from LL. Like, or you know what I mean? I need a beat. It was hollow, so that's probably why he didn't like those. It definitely wasn't heavy, but it definitely reminded me of LL. I liked the hook. The hook had me rocking. I think maybe the lyrics could have been a little polished, but it sounded like it didn't sound like LL, but it sounded like one of those early young MCs to a golden era hip hop beat. So I'm digging that. You know, it was kind of like a throwback for me. So I'm gonna say it was 2 robot legs, one chicken leg, and then one walking it out human leg.
Oh, word. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice. Walk it out.
Yo, Pop is fucking with the music on this show. That's what's up.
Hell yeah.
That means some shit. That means some
I'm
shit.
I'm just being like, sometimes with music, like I make music a certain way, and there's no correct way to make music. It's just that you make the music the way you make your music. Sometimes you have to step outside the box. So as I close my eyes and just marinate and just get into it, I don't want to come into it with a super critiquing type of, I'm looking at it as, all right, this song I can hear on the radio. Why? This is why I can hear this song. The reason why I can hear that is because like I said, it was a throwback. It was like, damn, this should remind me of L. Like the beats was, that's why the mother songs, like I said, with homie from Chicago, he looked like he needed to be. I listened to it. He need to be playing a character. So I'm just being more open minded to be like, because I know I wouldn't do some of this stuff.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I don't knock people for doing what they're doing because this is an art in the way people express their feelings. You know what I mean?
And I'll be honest with you, I respect that artistic maturity on some real shit because most people will come on here and feel like stuff has to be how they know it and how they see it, as opposed to letting people express themselves and appreciating who they are first and then reacting to it, as opposed to trying to push who you are on them. That's a whole different mentality. So I appreciate you for even saying that, man. Putting yourself in that mode. That speaks maturity. That speaks to appreciation. So I respect that 100%.
Yeah, no. Like everybody grows up differently, so I can't judge somebody the way like some of these artists now. I don't expect them to be who I am. I gotta accept them for who they. Hip hop is so different and diverse now. So.
Word.
Word up, man.
This is how I saw it, and y'all can laugh at me all you want, but this is how I saw it. So, my man who did the hook was a male Dej Loaf. The verses was like, man, what's my man? My man from Dipset. Man, I just lost the name, but it would sound like the verses was like Dipset, but the beat to me gave me like early Jaleel beats. You know what I'm saying? Where like it was more about the attack as opposed to like the actual bottom follow through of it. So the hollowness was there, and I heard how it vibed. Like I like that mixture because especially being from Patterson, like motherfuckers from Patterson would just figure it out. Like there is no like questioning or like trying to be like, oh, let's compare this to that. Like no, I'm gonna do what I do. I'm gonna figure it out. This sound dope. I'm gonna do it. You know what I mean? So to me, what I felt on that record had to be on the point of I could hear that right now with your friends. I could hear that in the club. Everybody like it. I could hear it and the ladies like it. You know what I mean? But like, would I play that record like over? I don't know if I would play that record over. So where I'm at right now, I appreciate it. So I'm gonna give it a chicken leg of sauce. I'm gonna give it like, I'm gonna give it like the family barbecue sauce. You know what I mean? Where like everybody is easily consumable and like the regular barbecue sauce.
That generic brand. Damn, God.
I'm not. Look, it got flavor on it. It ain't naked. All I'm saying is like that's the barbecue sauce you put on when you trying to like you cooking for the family. You know what I'm saying? It's hickory. It's good. It feel right. So I'm gonna give it that one. I'm gonna give it that one sauce with the hickory barbecue. But I'm gonna also give it 2 chicken legs. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna give that a 3. And the only reason in my mind what could have constructively made it feel a little bit better if they recorded all of that in the same room. My man who did the hook could have also helped on the verses. You know what I mean? Like it could have had a nice little cohesive push.
Yeah,
you know
added like some ad libs to it and like vibed out with it.
Right.
Add a little maybe of the hook from something from the hook and flavored up the verses a little.
Right, because if it's about riding out or it's about like fuck y'all niggas, like I'm only dealing with the people I fuck with, that's cool. But when it comes down for that, I'll need to hear that on the record. I need to sonically hear that, okay, well, listen, I only fuck with my niggas, and I got other people on the record. I need both of us to be cohesive and feel like we here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. How you feel about that, Pop, man? Because you adjusting the hat. What happened, man? Where you at?
No, I'm listening to you. You kind of like all over the place, but I'm accepting that from you because you probably full off those wings and ready to burn.
I'm all right. If I'm all over the place, all right, cool. Help me figure it out.
No, you said a couple of different things. I was trying to follow you, but then it was just like you want to give you. I think you gave it more props than you really want. I don't want you to be baited into giving it any higher,
Oh no, I got you. Like I was giving it 3, and I was gonna give it 3 as soon as I heard the verse switch up from the hook, and that was just because like normally when that happens, it's either the verses. And whenever you hear somebody do like an auto-tune hook, and then you have their verses switch up, and there's no auto-tune on it, and they just straight from the block, the verses gotta be some type of way for you to be like, oh man, that's like a real punch. Like I appreciate how he switched it up. I appreciate the style, but his style over the verses, it was great for what it was. Oh, that's what it was. Jim Jones. Well, like I know, Jim Jones. Like, you could put him on a multiple different beats, and he'll change up his style maybe this much. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a little bit. But he won't really, like, try to meet the beat halfway. At least that's old Jim Jones. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I got from it. So if it's Dej Loaf, someone who was like Dej Loaf did the chorus. Then Jim Jones did the verses. But then you had, like, a Jaleel Beats on the hook, on the beat. The only reason I said Jaleel Beats is because of how happy they were with that snare. You know what I'm saying?
It sounded like some Ether Boy, some Ron Browse type shit.
It might have been Ron Browse, but that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I was getting from it, and because I try to compare to, I try to get people to relate to what I'm thinking by using popular artists of the day. You know what I'm saying? So people who hear know what Jim Jones sound like. You know what I mean? They know what Jaleel Beats sound like. They know what Dej Loaf sound like. So if you put them together on this track. It's a far cry, but it's still something closer to kind of help people get into that mode. You know what I'm saying, Pop? Like, how you feel?
I mean,
look, disagreeing is I want that. What's good?
No. Listen, like I said, I gave my opinion because, like I said, me listening to it. Mm-hmm. It just gave me. I'm not saying that it was LL or was in that era. Just the emptiness of that beat. Like he said, it wasn't heavy the way he liked it, but when I heard it, it was just. It gave me. I've been in hip hop so long, like you said, those dudes from Patterson, they're trying out new shit. Sometimes things make a 360, and it didn't sound like none of the stuff that I'm hearing now. So I'm like, oh, all right, like, nah, let me hear this out. Where's he going? And it just gave me that classic feel. Of course, it wasn't complete. It wasn't complete, but sometimes I'll listen to it and it was like, damn, if I was there, I would have had him tweak this and I would have did that. Or I would have his lyrics and his delivery would have been a little bit more stronger. So it would have coincided with the audio tune beat. I like certain things I would have tweaked. You know what I mean? So I'm listening from that perspective where I think, you guys more or less like, all right, the song is complete. You put it out there. All right, this is what you didn't do. So I'm looking at, is the cup half empty or is it half full? Is this a different look on how? All
right, so we got 2 more joints, and then we're gonna do this. I put together a few of my peoples that's gonna spit something to one of your beats, actually, Pop. I mean, I wanted to surprise you, so I had a couple of MCs that I know that's gonna rip it, and they actually gonna rap to the black on black crime beat. I mean, to end the show, but we're gonna play this joint by Blood Brothers, right now, and then we got a joint by Prime Artist, and then we're gonna get into the cipher real quick. So let's get through these last 2 joints, and then we get to the cipher real quick, man. Shout out to Process tuning in with us.
Process, yo,
right,
what's
so
good,
we're gonna play this joint called Yeah Radio by Blood Brothers. Let's go.
They be too hard,
Get in front of the check, I'ma flip it. She calling my phone, she blowing me up. The shawty on handling business. Can't stop me, I'm getting
many people that want to achieve it. Whoa, let's go. Digging is right on my soul. Know that they copy my notes. I'm dripping from head to my toe. They call me lumber on the throne. Impatient, I'm ready to go. I'm gifted, I'm having the flows. I'm pulling up late to my show. That money gon' open my nose. Yeah, 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 yeah. I want it all. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I want it all. I want it all. I want it as a car all on my drawers. I want it face, so I need an applause. That boy pull up, I thought he was dog. I don't freestyle cause I know I'm a charge. Pull up on me, I'ma put you on Mars. I'm walking in, looking famous so far. Going to the top cause I'm going hard. Finna roll it up, no tissue. I get straight to a little bro with the issue. Finna eat you up, I'ma put you on the menu. When I pull it up, bro, flow like a statue. No cap, he overdue. Not about I don't owe you. Got leftovers like residue. Wonder why I'm a rapper who knew. I want it all, I want it all. I want the money, the jewelry, the cars. Wanna go down as the greatest of all. Wanna take pics when I walk through the mall. Step in my way, I'ma break down the wall. Wanna make sure that I'm never gon' fall. I was grew up thinking I was gon' ball. Never knew that rapping would be my call. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Hiya! Hiya!
Hiya! Hiya!
Hiya! Hiya! Hiya! Hiya! Hiya! Hiya!
I can't stop it, man. It won't stop.
Hiya!
Oh my God, yo.
Hiya!
Yo, what is happening right now, man?
Hiya!
I'm getting attacked by midget ninjas right now, yo.
And they all have to introduce themselves. Hiya!
Yo, I can't stop it, yo.
Wow.
What the hell's going on, yo?
Wow.
Gotta clean your computer, man.
For real, man. You know,
I don't know why.
You still got Windows 98 over there, man.
Hell no, bro. I got Windows 10.
Oh, he got Windows. He graduated. Oh. All right, cool. All right. Back to the show. You know what's funny? Every show always got that one hiya break. Hiya!
All right, so what's up, yo? What y'all thought about that joint right there, man? What's up?
Pop, I know. Pop, you driving, man. You got enough time to see what's good? Where you at?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm driving, but
They said, what does that mean? They said, what does that mean? The hiya. It means hiya.
Nah,
He's about to get karate chopped.
Hiya is something that they used to shout out in the kung fu flicks, you know what I mean, when they hit you, you know what I mean? Like, hiya!
It's passing energy. That's all it is. It's like you just passing energy, man. That's what hiya means.
Yeah, man.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you now, Pop.
I'm sorry about that.
That's
I give it 3 chicken legs for the flavor. You know what I mean? 3 chicken legs.
All
right. What about you, Carvel?
All right, you know what I liked about the record was they stayed on task, you know what I mean? Now, I appreciate the cause. I appreciate where they were. I do appreciate, like they said in the comments, like it really wasn't no profanity like that, but they was still like keeping it current with different songs to make people just have fun. So I can appreciate that too. The only thing I would have said was to make bigger moments out of like the breaks, because like the beat would drop and you kept with the same style as opposed to making it a moment. Like Young Thug would have slowed it down or like held a note or changed up their cadence there to kind of make it a little bit more memorable. You know what I'm saying? Just little stuff like that. But you know, that's what them records call for. It's like it's a rap record, but they treat it like R&B, where you gotta like take these phrases and make them more important. As y'all noticed already, man, I'm all about song structure. You know what I'm saying? So in the back of my head, what I gotta do is present that with the sauciness of sauce. So I give that 2 chicken legs. You know what I mean? But because you in the club, you know what I mean? That's that like Louisiana hot. You know what I mean? So that's 2 chicken legs, but now also a human leg for the work. So 3.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I mean, I agree with y'all. I get that joint. I mean, like you said, it didn't really have a hip hop feel to it. It was more like an R&B, like Ray Shrumman kind of record to me.
Okay.
I mean,
unlock the swag, unlock.
But what would y'all guess? What part of the world did you think these two young brothers are from? Because they're actually two brothers, 18 and 20. Where do you think those guys were from?
I would have guessed like and somewhere near Atlanta.
Yep, exactly, Atlanta. It's exactly where they were from. Yeah, it had that ATL flavor to it. I definitely go. You know, it had sauce on it, so I'm gonna get that joint 3 chicken legs with some teriyaki sauce. Okay. That's how I give it, man. I give it. Now, actually, we gonna give it 3 chicken legs with that 57 sauce.
Oh, okay. Gave it the 57.
With the 57 sauce, just because it had that Waffle House feel to it.
My man said you got the Waffle House wing face.
You know what I mean? So we gonna give it that. So we got Prime artists in the building, tuned in.
Yo, Prime was good. How you feel, baby?
Man?
You good?
We gonna play his joint, and then we gonna get into the cipher.
What's good, Prime?
Prime, what up, man? Unmute yourself.
Chilling with the flow. That's how we go. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta unmute yourself, Prime.
What's good with you, baby?
There we go.
What's good? Proceed about 1 mile.
What's good, baby Jesus?
Yo, why you sound like the GPS?
Nah, that's Pop, man. Pop over there.
I'm just messing with him, yo.
Pop over there navigating through life.
Yo, so what's up? What's up, Prom? You still out in Italy, man? We still can't hear you. Oh, there you go. All right.
Man.
All right. Yo, I seen you. So you was playing ball out there, huh? In Italy, man, or out in Europe. Okay.
Yeah. Yo, you a ball player?
Yeah, man.
Yo, look. How good are you, man? I need to start making some money off these books, man.
Yo, I get work. You know what I mean?
You give work or you get work?
Both.
Damn.
I see some pictures of him dunking on people, bro.
Oh yeah.
Shit.
For this boy.
Bet. Yo, my first stack I make, I'm gonna give you $5, man. I got you. Don't even worry about it, man.
Yeah, I looked at some of your pictures on your Facebook, I think, because we just became friends on Facebook, and I was like, damn, I seen some pictures of you doing some wild dunks, yo, some wild shit, yo. That's dope, man. That's dope, man.
Passing traffic, all of that.
So how's the quarantine going out there in Italy, man?
Well, it's up now. It's up now. Like everything's starting to open back up, so people kind of scrambling to get back to work and all of that.
Okay. How about sporting events? You still playing ball out there?
I mean, I'm training.
Okay.
The team's starting to kind of group back up, but I think by September everything should be like 100% back up. But we'll see. Italy was one of the first spots to lock down. So
yeah.
Now everything's starting to open back up.
It's crazy out there, man. It was crazy with all the deaths and all that, man.
For real.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm on the island too, so it's kind of isolated a little bit.
Okay.
Literally isolated, you know.
So we're gonna play this joint called Charles Dickens.
Yes, indeed.
Yo, Prime, man. Yo, you know, I always gotta curse you out a little bit. So first off, before I hit a record, fuck you. Yo. Don't let me down, man. Don't let me down, man.
Right.
All right, so we're going
the track, you know.
We're gonna play this joint called Charles Dickens by Prime Artists, man.
Word.
Tuning in all the way from Italy, Sardinia in the building, man. Let's go.
B-sides. This is hip hop. Yo, I got more lyrics than churches got. Ooh Lord, pushing forward in the Honda Accord. Leather jacket, smooth criminals, sensor packing. Ooh, subliminals, rinse a packing. Stay stacking, cashing in euros and rise, I've risen, y'all faking and rat meat disguised as chicken. I keep them both separate, the whole and the pigeon. In my vision, you would swear it was written by Charles Dickens. Capadonna means a new year, I'm speaking on a new day. Capelli's at the top, still faking in the toupee. The game to turn fiasco, no lupe. Verbal chef, check the metaphors in my souffle. When I'm on the microphone, the bars on my forte. Okay, player, go to Broadway, you want them OJs. Sipping on some OJ, listening to the OJs, watching HBO play reruns of the trial of OJ. If the glove don't fit, you can't quit. Separate winners, weird condoms, it's the opposite. Get it? I demand your respect. Check the size of my marble set. Like J-Elect, you ain't heard the prime artist yet. I keep them both separate, the whole and the pigeon. In my vision, you would swear it was written by Charles Dickens. Listen. So many late nights that 1:30 is my early. Big nigga might swing burly, stay brolic, fighting vampires, prime ride garlic with wooden stakes and find insight and knowledge that you wouldn't take. I couldn't wait to grab the microphone, crush it in my hand till it disintegrate the particles of sand. Pride's a man, make them not want to speak up. That's why the mainstream push the weak up, they dumb it down. Yo. I keep them both separate, the whole and the pigeon. In my vision, you would swear it was written by Charles Dickens. Keep them both separate, the whole and the pigeon. In my vision, you would swear it was written by Charles Dickens. That ain't no diss, if it is, you didn't listen. Everybody claim they're cooking from imaginary kitchens. I keep them both separate, the whole and the pigeon. In my vision, you would swear it was written by Charles Dickens. Prime artist, the new poet, I'm too focused.
Yeah. Damn. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's how we end the show on a good note, man.
Man, yo, Prime, I said fuck you ahead of time and I meant it. That shit was crazy as fuck. Let me go first real quick.
Yo, that shit sounded like a primo joint, yo.
Shout out to him rapping on a beat that's faster than like a snail's pace. I appreciate that now this time, man, because most of the time your beats be like snail slow and you gotta like hang on every syllable. But this
you gotta unmute yourself again, Prime.
This beat had a little bump to it, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like that shit was crazy as fuck. So I can't give you no sauce because, you know what I mean, you don't got no flavor to be saucy. No, I'm stop. So I'm gonna give you four robot legs for this. I'm gonna give you 4 robot legs for this because, you know what I mean, it's just automatic. Like, that was tough. I love that bop. That bop in there was crazy. And then I gotta give you a robot toe and foot because it was just ridiculous. So I gotta give you a 4.75.
Dope. Yeah, man, I feel the same. I think that was the best track I heard tonight.
I like halitosis.
No, I'm talking about tonight. I said tonight. Not Prime's best track. I'm saying that was the best one I heard tonight. Just, you know, the subject, like, you stuck to the title, like, made sense. You know, like, sometimes people say titles and the titles don't make sense. So that you made the title make sense in the song. The beat was done. Like I said, that sounded like you was rapping over a primo beat, man. I'm gonna get that joint.
That man.
I'm gonna give it 3. I'm gonna give it 3 robot legs, right? I'm gonna give you 1 chicken leg because you got your own flavor. So we're gonna give it a unique sauce on top of that. I'm gonna give that joint some I'm gonna get that joint some Cluck You thermonuclear sauce, man. That joint was extra spicy fire, bro, right there, man.
Super spicy. If you don't know what Cluck You is, it's a chicken spot in Jersey that be having like the mad fire flavor sauces. And
they got different levels of wings, and thermonuclear is the highest, right?
That's
there.
Where like you gotta sign a waiver, like if you die, you go to the hospital, you can't sue them.
And I'm gonna give you the chicken foot. You know what I mean? The 4.5, man. Cause that joint was fire, bro. You always got your own, your own lane. You bring that to the table. I love your concepts, and I just like how you put the records together, bro. And the lo-fi fits you, man. Like just the way y'all put the records, the production, and everything together is fire, man.
Appreciate it. I mean, all of them tracks is off of the album coming up. Prime and M. This is hip hop, the B side. You know, and the album.
Yo, your lyrics is mad witty too, bro. You witty with your lyrics is very witty, man. Very, very witty, yo. Like you just clever, very clever with your metaphors and your lines, man. Dope.
Appreciate it.
Pop, what you got for that joint, man?
I give it two robot legs, and I give it 2 chicken legs with flavor. Remind me, it just remind me of another golden era type of feel. I don't know if it was Granddaddy IU or it's just one of them. It just had one of those feels to it, you know.
Word up, like an ultramagnetic type of feel to it, yo.
Appreciate it.
Word up, man.
Dope.
You got your own lane, Prime. We appreciate you tuning in every time. Keep sending that fire, man. Don't stop, yo. You bring light to the show. We appreciate you.
For real. Yo, shout out your IG and everything all over here.
Yeah, man. Let them know where they can find you at.
The IG Prime _artist _MC, YouTube Prime Artist, Facebook Prime Artist, Twitter.
Yo, I want to see one of your videos, man. I know you probably got some funky videos, bro.
Yeah, I got some videos. Definitely need some more though.
All right, well, we definitely gotta check that out, man. I want to see the visuals with the music, man.
Yeah, man. Definitely gonna be hitting y'all up. We just building the movement right now, building the momentum.
Well, keep it going, bro. You in the right direction, man. And you in the right place, man. Over there, you're in Europe, bro. That sound right there is still golden, man. You know what I mean? They love that.
And everybody coming out here touring very actively. Been touring active. Like I met Lord Professor recently. I met Onyx MOP when they came out here.
Dope.
Actually, too, man. That's where Donald D was at for a while, man. For maybe like 3 or 4 years or something. He was living in Italy somewhere.
Yeah. So when they come, you know, it's a easier connect. You know what I'm saying?
Word up, man. Word up. Shout out to Prime Artists for coming through straight up from Italy, Sardinia in the building. Stay safe, brother. Keep your family safe out there, man.
Bro.
Same to y'all, man. Much respect.
Yeah.
Peace, Prime. Peace, man.
All right, bro. Peace.
All right, so that was a dope show again, man. We went to a couple of regions of the world, a couple of regions of the country. You know what I mean? Shout out to all the artists who tuned in and joined us, sent their joints in, man. I love the diversity of the show. You know, we ain't just inclined to just listening to boom bap stuff. You know, if you said some shit through, as long as the quality's good, man, we gonna fuck with it, yo.
For real.
So keep that quality up, man. Keep sending some dope records, man.
And that being said, if you don't send no boom bap, fuck you. We don't care about it.
Fucking East Coast.
Yo, shout out to Hayes with the Japanese beer in the toilet. I respect it.
Yo, you on the toilet, though?
My man got the tiles in there so his voice could reverberate.
Yo, so Pop, real quick before we jet, man, I got my man Process and Hayes the Kid. They about to spit something. Actually, Process is going to spit something to that black on black crime beat, and Hayes is rocking to the King Just joint that Easy Mo B produced.
Nah, I'm doing.
Oh, you going black on black? That
Okay.
joint?
Yeah.
Cool. So we gonna get it on to the black on black crime joint, man.
Word.
That's what it is. I want to hear this.
All right, man. So let's go. Who gonna go first? Yo, Process, you want to rock first?
Let's get it, man.
Hold on, let me get your shared sound going. All right, go ahead, man. You should be able to rock now. There you go. So we got Process in the building, about to rock to this black on black crime joint. You can turn that up a bit, Process. Bring that back. Yeah, turn the beat up a little bit and bring it back. Right there. Perfect.
Yeah. Hey, yo. It's like a joint that I got on this little EP I'm working on, you know what I mean? Hey, yo. Yo, get out done, get out dead, Duke, it ain't a real rap, that's a fact. Back to back, body burn, blasted that, act to act, talking, but ain't walking, do we running that? Done with that, never do we thunder boom, body cash. Hit it, smash, smith it, fat wordplay with a slur, slang, temper taps, case of that, preserve pain to the nerves, saying preserve pain. Y'all ain't never finna live it out, tear them out, tear it out, terror tended to temper loud, intensive foul. We got the boom, bap the boom, have the room and trance the tune, trap the fumes, master moon, smash the tools. If you a culture vulture, get clapped, kid, that's the truth. We scorch and torture the fascists, the as is, I'm as is. Hella dope, hella smoke, hella folks, from the flow, dispensable sets that flow. For the toke, never do we really rapping, I rap real. For the boom, bap bill, but bodies till they stand still. Get out done, get out dead. Get out done, get out dead. Get out done, get out dead, Duke, it ain't a real rap, that's a fact, back to back, body burn, blasted that, get out done, get out dead. Get out done, get out dead. Get out done, get out dead, Duke, it ain't a real rap, that's a fact, back to back, body burn, blasted that. Ain't none of y'all wanted, I put a bomb in your pocket, put a rock to your stocking, put my palm to your noggin. Off and on you talking, get stitches in your lips, is double calm, but the mob and get the digits still with the vicious tools. Get it juice, blood splatter like switching foods, switching. Back to hat with horses, who's the horse, who the more moves, the more distorted views. Horrible torture tools, exploring what torches do. We take the tools, take the ones, so suddenly you just begun. Y'all funny and cumbersome, can't one-on-one with the one that won. Y'all double dumb, dookie, foofy, shoot you with it Uzi. Fruity, Susie, soupy, soft and super floozies. I do what I do, B. Slap rappers got bad manners, last bad habits. Y'all react with the blasting and pampers and temper, blam, scammers, our fans, We handle the masses, move and multiply massive, yeah. Circle of Death coming soon. And shout out to this beat too. Pop Smoke killing that, man. Hold up, I got one more. Yo.
Let's go.
Yo, listen. This is my favorite verse. That's why I gotta do it. And I love the strings on this, man. You know what I mean? It's fire. Hey, yo, I knew it, ain't nothing I could do it. Fluent with the movement, do maneuver through the nuisance. Stupid is the doofus, Duke, I juke me, ruin them. Moving like aluminum, distributing the contusions and confusing them and infusing them. Duke, stupid, I see the stooge in them. Foolish green glued in them, they booing them and suited them. Super slim substance, Duke, my substance, stupid fat. Duke the cat, Duke the rap, put the bat where your Duke is at. Duke spin to the rap, bottom feed a ballerina, bastard diva. Got you shook like a massive seizure, that's to eat to believe the boom bapper bleeds her. Masterpiece of massive features, mapping the mathematics, secret, releasing the secret. Shock you with a shot of shock, with shot the shot doctor. Then shots of a lot of vodka, no stopping the mop up. Beef bomber, we bossed up, speak brawling, Pop Smoke monstrous, yo. Peace, man. Thanks for having me on, dog.
Process,
man.
Yo, always a pleasure, Process, you know what I'm saying? Bro,
you sound like Primo like that, man.
Yeah, I know.
That shit was dope.
Go out there ain't afraid to shake their ass.
Fire, man.
Oh,
Fire.
shit.
I
did this club joint too about shaking ass because I ain't never put out a club joint, so I wanted it on my resume, but that started just playing
Hey, yo, shout out to exploration, man. You know, everybody, you gotta be versatile. You know what I mean? Do what you do, experiment.
Word.
That's the joy. That's the joys of having your own studio these days. Like, you can really find out who you are before you release one record.
Man, your wordplay is crazy, bro.
For real.
Wordplay is crazy, bro. It's like you like R-rated Rugged Man ×2 and shit, man. Like, yo, that shit crazy, bro.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna try to holler at him, man. Try to get him on one of my next projects or whatever. So do like some connections and whatnot.
Yeah.
Word up, man. You know, we just trying to pay homage to Pop the Brown Hornet, man, to that black on black crime beat, yo.
Yeah.
Shout out to Pop.
Yeah,
Word. That shit dope.
He went in on that lyrical beast right there. I wish he would have. I just have one. I wish he would have rhymed a little bit slow. I wanted to hear a little bit. The massive catastrophe was going in. You know what I mean?
Word up, yo.
Word.
Because the beat lures you to sleep. So if he would have rocked it a little slower, that would, you know what I mean? But it is what it is. I appreciate the love, brother.
No doubt, man.
Word.
Hey,
Process.
Shout out, Process.
Shout out to Process.
Shout out to Process, man.
Always appreciate you coming through, man. You know what I mean? And sharing your red room with everybody.
Respect, man. I mean, it ain't like the same without you with the green light on, but it's all good.
I gotta do what I gotta do. Hey, I be switching up. Sometimes it's blue.
Nah, I think you stopped doing it after someone called you out for the green room. I haven't seen it, man.
Process look like hold up. Process look like he developing photos and Carvo in the green room over here.
And I look like I'm taking a shit. What the fuck? Man? This is crazy.
You like you about to surfboard in a toilet bowl and shit, yo.
Remember, my laptop fucked up, so I'm doing it through my phone and shit, man.
So how you go? You got the beat? You got the beat lined up? How you gonna play the beat?
In the background, like you said, in the background.
All right, so let's get it.
Should I use the headphones or take these headphones off?
You might need to take the headphones off so we can hear you.
Headphones off, yeah.
With the beat, because if the beat plays through the headphones, we won't hear it.
It's gonna be trying to squeeze through that little hole in the headphones. It ain't gonna really.
All right,
don't repeat yourself.
Can hear me?
Don't repeat yourself.
Yeah, don't repeat yourself, please. I'm about to play the beat.
All right.
Some of y'all need to go up.
That's good.
That's good. And y'all can hear my voice?
Yep.
Oh, we gonna get in right now. All right, y'all ready?
You got the extra reverb in the tub and shit, bro.
You stupid.
He got the acoustics voice.
The only place I got, man. But let's get it. Yo. Tomorrow's never promised and the end is getting closer. This prison planet far too damaged. Truth is banished from this culture. Yet my mind is free and I can see they try to blind me. So step in line and get behind me. Options don't design me like a quick pass. Nobody can see it. Drug dealers, NBA, everybody just want to be it. Even though these boys don't even I couldn't believe it. They kept telling me I wasn't grew up and I believed it. And every rapper want bitches, that money that come all the riches. I feel like a soldier that's trying to make it up out the trenches. I mean, I like to live. I'm living in tomorrow chilling, but I see this shit is straight up on another vision. I'm living under pressure, making all the wrong decisions. So instead, I put my pain and straight up all is written. My bars are hotter than a stove. You might need some mittens. I'll be a clown and I would say that I was just the greatest, and I meant it. I'm just a little rapper, straight up underrated. Y'all motherfuckers see it in your eyes and straight up hate it. The definition of weight to spaces is left in the religion. So with my hate to regression, yo, let me run that back. Hey, yo. The definition of ways and spaces was left in religion. So it hates my recognition. It's great with death for prison. My vision is faithful wisdom that must be placed with fiction. I depiction this disgrace by description. This traceable. Damn, man, this shit is too new. Fuck. Yo, one more time, yo. The definition of ways and spaces was left in religion, so it hates my recognition. It's great with death for prison. My vision is faithful wisdom. It's made to place with fiction. I depiction this disgrace. Damn. Pop, my bad, my nigga.
It's all good, man.
It's all good. It's all good.
One more, yo. The definition of weight and spaces was left in the religion, so it hates my recognition. It's great with death for prison. My vision is faithful wisdom that is misplaced for fiction. I depiction this disgrace by decision, this stress is fiction. But I deal with trickery and misery is my history. That's why my happiness is my mystery. Bitterly, I walk through life liberty, that is my victory. I'm slippery, I'm waiting on this perfect time delivery. I'm falling in this everlasting hole, forever casting goals. We're here been calling that for halving holes. The devil always trashing dough, like before for casting slow. We adore trashing folks. There's no curl like slashing throat. Depression is the smashing soul. So who don't want me to live like so freely? I'm needy. That's why I feel like breathing is so likely. Seething my aggression is like deepling and my time is filling. I feel this my grind is in the mind appealing. Still in my innocence is straight appealing. I'm so aggressive and niggas wanna talk shit. I'ma tell y'all. A direct text or the message, y'all kept on stepping. You keep on disrespecting me, I send you straight to directions to my house, no doubt. Y'all thinking that you're gangster, but y'all talking out the word of mouth. But y'all never see this shit all up in my face. Niggas wanna talk at the mouth, I'ma give them just a taste of the thing that's on my waist. It's the Nina to your face, let's go.
Alright.
No, my bad, brother.
Wow. Well, you know, Hayes. Well, you know what they say, man. Fourth time's a charm, baby.
I literally
you
wrote
know how
that.
It is. Bro, that was smooth.
You wrote that.
The first verse was dope, man.
I'm like, yo, this is the best shit that I heard from Hayes so far right now, man. This dude is going.
I just wrote this shit, my nigga. That beat is fucking phenomenal, dog. That beat is stupid.
Hayes started writing his rhymes and like remembering them and stuff. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, man, we just wanted to pay homage to Pop the Brown Hornet.
Word, man.
Make sure
Pop, that's the guy,
do
man.
the history. Hold
right
up,
here.
man. Do the history and do the math. Go look up Google Pop the Brown Hornet. Yeah, I mean, you'll see who he is, man. This guy been around for a minute, yo. I mean, I remember hearing him on the Shaim album, on the Dear God joint. You feel me? So he been around for a minute, man. Before that, you know what I mean. So make sure y'all do the math and the history on Pop the Brown Hornet, yo, and go check out who the Brown Hornet is. If you don't know who the Brown Hornet is,
say that shit.
You don't know who the Brown Hornet is, man. That's one of my favorite cartoons within the cartoon. There's a cartoon. There's a cartoon within the cartoon.
It's like a cartoon series.
Right.
Yeah.
Word up, man.
In the cartoon, yeah. Now, good looking. Like I said, the energy, you know, I look forward for that. Brand new rhyme. You could have spit something that you had in your head, but you wanted to come with the brand new energy. The classic beat produced by Arm Ness. Black on black, like no other beat with the violin strings in it. You know what I mean? That just goes to show you that hip hop, we can venture into all orchestra, I don't get country music. This is what we do. So not a lot of beats at that time had the had any kind of violin or whatever the case may be in it. So it's definitely a beat that stands out, and me coming from out of Staten Island and all of that as well. You know what I mean?
Word up, man.
Shout out that shit was fire, man.
Shout out to you for coming through, though, Pop, man. We appreciate you. All the artists that came through tonight, man. Keep submitting your joints. Keep tuning in. Everybody that was here tonight that came through, you know what I mean? That's love. You know, come through with new music every time. You know, that's why it's called constructive criticism. You can send us a better joint next week or something that could cater to what you think our taste is. But I don't have a taste, man. Like I said, I listen to OG Mako and I listen to Mos Def. You know what I mean? I listen to all different types of music. So I don't just have one taste, man. I listen to everything, yo.
Word. And I don't even know what the hell music is. So I hear it as I hear it.
Hey, yo, y'all seen that dude Jelly Roll put out a song like singing, like actually singing, man. Yo, it's not that bad, bro. I'm like, yo, I think I could do that if he could do that, man.
I mean, I'm just saying, you know what? In today's world, artistry has no bounds, man.
Word up, man.
I don't think he should be a rapper, really. I think he should have just started singing. He probably was a singer first or something, you know what I mean? But yo, you should check that out.
Hey, yo, Carlo.
What up?
Hey, yo, that beat, that song I did on Big Shades, that was I mixed that shit down myself, so I got the raw for you, baby, if you want to put it together.
Yeah. You might have to send that to me, because the first thing I was thinking was, I know he didn't mix this himself.
Nah, nigga, I did that shit on the fly, nigga.
Because yeah, on the fly. All right, but I'm trying to tell you,
it still sound good, nigga. That shit still sound good.
Okay, sure, it does. Sure, it does. Yeah,
it does. That's why I got 5 from Pop, right?
Right, it does.
That's why I got 5 from Pop, right? And y'all did, and nobody else, right? Shush.
Right.
Shush.
Content. Everybody's different.
I kill them all the time.
Right.
I kill them all the time, baby.
Content, bro. Nobody's questioning the time. Stop doing what?
I said, stop sleeping on me.
Oh man, look, but then take the pillow away, cause bruh.
Funny, yo.
Yeah, what's up? Hayes, you know, I go, man. What's up?
Nah, we still live. We still live on YouTube, man. I can't do that to you.
Okay. Yo, so we gonna end the show. We gonna play this joint again by Pop the Brown Hornet and King Just called No Smoke. Make sure you go check Pop the Brown Hornet out on all streaming platforms. Check his music out. Check his videos out on YouTube. I mean, that's Pop the Brown Hornet. He's got a few projects and songs with King Just and his own joints, man. So we gonna play this joint No Smoke to end the show. It's constructive criticism every Friday. Yo, next week we got Larry King, Capital Gains, the father of Leia Janaea, you know what I mean, who's doing her thing. She's a singer who was on the 4, and she was one of the finalists on there. And then the following week we got Do It All from Lords of the Underground coming through. You know what I mean? So shout out to Lords of the Underground. He's coming through as a special guest host, and possibly Destroy of the Arsonist is also coming through, man. And then we got We Are Jersey magazine the following week, man. So we got some dope shows planned out for y'all, man. It's constructive criticism every Friday, 9 p.m. I'm your boy Kosan Breaking Leg ENT. my co-host Carvo Music, Pop the Brown Hornet.
Yo, Pop the Brown Hornet. You can catch me and King Just, Emperor and the King on all digital platforms. My latest album, Foreman Mandela, with several videos on YouTube. Yo, on all digital platforms. Add us to your playlist. Pop the Brown Hornet, Stapleton, Staten Island, Bumbo Fire.
And don't forget, man, happy Father's Day to all my fathers out there, man. This weekend is for y'all, you know. So make sure y'all tune in Sunday night. We doing a joint album review with Stack F Dollars. So tune in for that. But enjoy y'all Father's Day weekend. All the fathers out there.
You ain't gonna say nothing about Juneteenth, man.
We did. We had a big conversation.
It was huge on that.
I had to make sure, you know what I mean?
Look, happy Father's Day, man. All the fathers out there, man.
Damn, I thought that was a fake baby, man.
Oh, man.
Nah, man, he's as real as it gets, man.
Yeah, man, you know, don't be hating, man. Little Popeye come fuck you up.
Hell yeah.
It's little Popeye, man. Little sweet pea, you know what I'm saying? Doing his thing, man.
What up?
That's crazy.
That gotta be like the most well-behaved baby ever.
He's studying right now, man. He's studying the rhymes.
For real, man.
He know how to press them buttons already. Trust me.
Look, shout out to Kosan holding him up like Mufasa.
Look, I'm holding up like Michael Jackson, man. Look, Daddy's little man.
Nah, don't do that.
Daddy's little man. All right, buddy. He loves his dad, man.
He gave us the peace out.
For real, he gave us He do stuff.
He gave us the tools.
He ready to go in the refrigerator, man, for his food, yo.
You know what I'm saying? He's like, I need that fresh.
So you know what, Pop? We gonna play this joint called Foreman Mandela to end the show. Shout out to Pop the Brown Hornet for tuning in with us. Constructive Criticism every Friday at 9 p.m. Make sure y'all tune in. Process, Hayes the Kid. Appreciate y'all. Y'all always come through, represent for the hip hop culture.
Lyrical guys, man. Appreciate y'all. And in all seriousness, man, like your artistry is beyond measure. You know, and I thank you very much for sharing it at this level where you are, because y'all don't have to give this show shit, but I appreciate your time, your efforts, and your creativity, man.
Nah,
for real.
Carver, we appreciate you, man. Kosan, man, always, man. Kosan know how I feel about y'all. I love y'all, man. Salute.
No doubt, bro. It's always mutual, you know. Good God. So we're going to play this joint called Foreman Mandela.
Fire.
I Pop the Brown Hornet.
Yeah.
Let's go. Hold up.
Your destination is ahead on the route.
Where you going, Pop?
Shout out to Pop almost getting there.
Pop, you almost there, player.
That's right, baby. I get
almost there, baby. Almost there, baby.
I get around, baby. Tupac Shakur, baby.
Shout out to Wifey that just came in.
Yo,
what you doing in here so long, Hayes?
For real. Shout out to multiple bathroom people.
My nigga. Shit. I got kids.
Exactly.
If I can't be in my cave, I gotta be in the bathroom, man.
I feel you. Yo, you know what? That's called multi-purpose.
Multi-pooping, man.
That's that multi-purpose.
Yo, shout out to Pop,
there.
Yo, let's get that.
All right, Pop, yo. Run that, Cole. Let's hear this record, man. Crazy, yo. Thank you so much for the love. Appreciate y'all. And celebrate with love and light, man. Let's do it. And a great silence fell over the crowd.
Now the weed showing this shit.
For real. My man's about to roll up. And Carvo's on his last wing. It's a flat.
We still tuned in. What's going on? Foreman Mandela, Pop the Brown Hornet. Produced by
Yes, sir.
Phantom of the Beat. Heat for the Street.
Nobody else hear it though.
Yo, Kosan, what's up? I can't hear shit.
A word? Y'all can't hear it? Why y'all ain't say that, yo?
We sit here just talking.
Y'all assholes, bro.
Carvo been said something, but you know what? See, Hayes, I talk so much, people ain't even used to listening to me no more.
I know.
I'm wondering why I'm bopping my head and y'all ain't bopping your heads, man. Hold up. We gonna play this joint. Foreman Mandela, Pop the Brown Hornet, Staten Island Zone. Let's go, man. Bumble fire. Now y'all gonna hear it, all right?
I don't hear it yet.
Yeah,
I'm
man,
about to play it. Hold up, man. Damn.
I'm feeling like a dope head. I'm feeling.
Pressure, damn it.
Alright. Now you see why I was bopping my head.
Left out alone, got my own regime. Let yourself grow, don't be scared to dream. I was a staple in the hood, now I'm seldom seen. Born to be great is what it says on my certificate. From day one, I was always on some different shit. Wins were hard to come by, losing it came easy. Now I'm moving up like George and Wheezy. From the hood to Hollywood, walk of fame. From bright lights, bold letters, you can read my name. Bomber has arrived, run and tell a friend. Never follow no one's footsteps, set your own trend. Fuck them in the long run, you don't need them. You can't put a price tag on your freedom. Nowadays they don't respect the game. They want to stab you in your back and throw shit on your name. Foreman Mandela, a champ and a leader. I take a doubter, make him a believer. The longer the journey, the bigger the reward. That's why I move on my own accord. Can't rush perfection, greatness takes time. I want all my blessings, no skipping the line. When it comes to dropping knowledge, who better than me? There's none higher than the G.O.D. You gotta crawl before you walk, mumble before you talk. Gotta be a pawn before you king in New York. The road to success is complicated, so enough respect to all those who need it. The trials, tribulations, the ups and downs. Forced to deal with this industry, weirdos and clowns. Can't buy stripes where I'm from, you gotta earn them. You're no Big Willie silly, in fact, you're still learning. Pull up on this big dog pump and get chomped on. I'm not raw rap, bitch, it's just a pop song. You rep that new rap, popping pills and such. I'm that classic hip hop, hash weed and the Dutch. Far from commercial, my sound is universal. Don't get close to the speakers, my punchlines will hurt you. My technique is so unique, from the way I lay it down to the words I speak. Foreman Mandela, a champ and a leader. I take a doubter, make him a believer. The longer the journey, the bigger the reward. That's why I move on my own accord. Can't rush perfection, greatness takes time. I want all my blessings, no skipping the line. When it comes to dropping knowledge, who better than me? There's none higher than the G.O.D. All praise due, these sinners don't have a clue. Everyone's not gonna make it, it's only a chosen few. Most live their life using greed to succeed. Money, materials, the foundations of their needs. They never smell the roses, too busy smoking weed. The same traditions they pass down to their seeds. Wake up, my people, wake up, heed the message. Satan has you on his guest list. Got you celebrating Thanksgiving and Christmas. No more dancing with the devil, I'm rolling with the righteous. Fuck the shitty end of the stick. Time to let the dogs loose on some Mike Vick. Put the lock on the industry like a wild pit. Dominate the game, forcing these fools to forfeit. Up in the wee hours of the night, my pen gets exhausted. My word plays like AK spray, relentless. Mandela, a leader. I take a doubter, make him a believer. The longer the journey, the bigger the reward. That's why I move on my own accord. Can't rush perfection, greatness takes time. I want all my blessings, no skipping the line. When it comes to dropping knowledge, who better than me? There's none higher than the G.O.D.
Yeah. Bringing that energy, man. Bringing that energy, bro. Fire, man. Fire, yo. Fire, bro. That track was hard, yo. That track was dope.
Yeah. Yo, man, it just reminds me of being so proud of when I was raised to appreciate that. Cause, man, look, my younger brother, he's 6 years younger than me, only 6 years, and it just skips him. Like he can't even just sit and understand and appreciate. Like, wow, it was that young, and then all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy. But that record, like that puts me in a mood of like, oh man, it just feel good. It's like that good New York rap, you know what I'm saying? So it's like,
that record was fire, man. That record was
Carbo
dope.
cheesing, man. Carbo cheesing right now, man.
Yeah, man. Cause you know what's funny is it's harder to find records that make you feel that way, that are new to you right now. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I appreciate. I appreciate that there's still voices out there that's still giving you that flavor, because it's every day, no matter how old it is to us. That's what we gotta remember as artists. Is every day your music is new to somebody.
That's
You know what I'm
right. That's
saying?
what it's all about, man. That's what it's all about.
But you know what? I also respect Pop and King Just for adapting to the music nowadays, man. Because they don't just do boom bap, like they're very musical with their sound, man. And they try to adapt to the times, yo. I mean, even that No Smoke joint, even though it has that old school flavor, I still feel like it's still relevant right now. Like the feel of the record is still relevant right now. You know what I mean? And I appreciate that, man, because a lot of cats that are older are stubborn, and y'all not stubborn, man. Y'all experiment with y'all music and try to keep up with the times, man.
Well, that's what hip hop is all about, really. There's so many different elements of hip hop. So when you have b-boy, when you have graffiti, when you have the MC, like a graffiti artist, he might draw something on a wall but never duplicate the same thing. It's like it's going to be a different piece when he writes on the wall. Same like a break dancer. I mean, he could have a signature move, but then you come because you know what, this time he's going to do a move he never did before. And that's kind of like how hip hop is, where it does a 360 to whereas to be honest with you guys, we didn't really change up. I think that's how we stayed relevant. It's like kind of like throwing on the Cheech and Chong movie today, to whereas it was relevant then, the weed, and the weed is going to be relevant today. They didn't switch up. We didn't switch up anything. It's just the fact that we've endured the test of time because we're hip hop. You know what I mean? So I do understand some MCs could get in there and sound dated. So not to be scared to venture off into different elements of hip hop, or let's make a party song, or let's make a feel good song, or let's make an attacking lyrical assassin. There's so many. So I always hated to buy a hip hop album, and when I threw on track 1, it sounded the same way all the way through track 11. There's a couple of artists that made songs like that. I made albums like that, and I won't even mention them, but I love putting on when I threw on Slick Rick's Great Adventures and every song sound different. I said if I'm ever to make albums, that's how my album.
But you can't, Slick Rick is a psycho, man. He just he's a different person every time he gets on the track, man. And I love that about him, yo. I love that, yo.
And that's something that I said, when I make albums. I'm not Slick Rick, I'm the Brown Bomber, but I definitely felt like every song is like a child. You could have 6 kids, they're all coming from out of you, but they all have their own identity, and that's what happens. That's what happens when we make songs. It's like you can hear that Foreman Mandela song, but then if you play Zaddy Gotcha, you're on a whole different vibe. Then if you play Straighten It Out or Pimpin' and Mackin', every song puts you somewhere different because that's the concept of me making an album. I might make a song that's his favorite song. Like, yo, Mike Champ is my favorite song off Nas, man. Zaddy Gotcha. Yo, you heard that Foreman Mandela? That's making an album. You know what I mean?
And that's dope because you're attracting different people to one project. It's not just one type of person listening to this project.
And I tell artists, like I said, Foreman Mandela, it came out independently. I'm still pushing Foreman Mandela because, like the brother just said, there's people that's still hearing a song for the first time. And when you're an independent artist, and now that they've made this music come in a different way, like I'm not attached to a major conglomerate, then you have to put in that track. You can't just abandon your a piece or a body of work so fast because you felt like people didn't pick up onto it. Like when Master P came out, right? He had that shit was like 4 years old before that shit was fire. You know what I mean? So we back on those terms now. History repeats itself. So I have to beat that Foreman Mandela in the head because I know, even though I have videos to it now, I can do a feature song with blah, blah, but then come back and do another song off the Foreman Mandela album. Then all of a sudden, the album is brand new. Oh, shit. Did you hear that new song by Brother? Yo, that shit was banging. That's off the Foreman Mandela album? Oh, yeah. Wow, so you never really even listened to it till the video came out. That's how that's how the music is now.
Right.
It did good, especially being an independent, where I could get to work an album for a year, maybe two, because people are still playing catch up, and that's the whole beauty of it now. Before, you used to be under the fire when you dealt with the major conglomerates. It's like they throw you out there. All right, you're not buzzing on Gavin. All right, your shit ain't got a bullet on it. All right, your shit is fizzling out. All right, you're a failure, success. We dropping you. And that might not have been the whole thing. Y'all was just focused on the wrong artist. But now that it's like, all right, you know, it's like the turtle in the hair. I'm gonna move slow, but as life is a marathon, not a race. So as long as you cross the finish line, you're a winner. That's how I perceive it. You know.
Yeah, man. Keep that pace. That's gonna get you the victory. You feel me?
All day.
That's it, man.
Word.
Nah, man, we appreciate that, man, and dropping the jewels that you came through with today. You know, very valuable information that you just gave people. You know, and that's for sure, because also not even just that people are catching up, but sometimes you drop a record that's dope, and then people go back to your old stuff and be like, you know, like, oh, let me check out some of his old joints, and then they like, oh man, damn, he got this, he got that, and they didn't realize that you had so many classics under your belt.
And that's why, not to cut your bill, but that's why it's the Foreman Mandela. It's kind of the resurrection of myself. Like George Foreman, Nelson Mandela, I combined both their last names together, made Foreman Mandela. Reason being, Foreman, when Ali knocked him out, you know, it took him 17 years to get that belt back, but he didn't give up. He stayed focused on getting it back and became the oldest heavyweight champion of the world. Same with Nelson Mandela. You know, locked up for over 26, 27 years, still came out, became a president in certain parts of Africa. Never gave up. Never, you know what I mean? Stayed true. Stayed his course. So it's the same with the Brown Hornet. It's been a while since I had a solo album, but I stayed the course. I stayed true to who I was. I stayed true to my passion and my love. And that's what everybody that exists. As long as you could stay the course, no one says when the right time is. My time, it might be right now, even though, like you said, you heard me on the Shaheem, dear God, you know what I mean, putting in work back then. I'm still here. You can still listen to my music and be like, oh, man, yo, this shit sound good. This shit got substance. This is hip hop. This is hip hop right here. You know what I mean? So it's just like like I put myself in a bottle and then just opened it up 15 years later to give you Foreman Mandela to say, you know what, my shit froze. And this is what is like, if you could look at a video and say you see something and you press a defrost button in 2020 with everybody rhyming like they are now, but then I just come on. When I was a teen, I used to run with a team. Now that I'm grown, left that alone, got my own regime. Like I'm still on that same shit I was in the 90s right now. You like, oh, he just gave me a blast from the fucking past. Did you feel that? I caught the goosebumps right there. That's what I'm here to fill a void. I always say, you know, I ain't gonna chew it over, but this is one of the one that I live by. Never, ever in your life try to fit in. Always stand out.
Yeah.
Word up. Word up, man.
Facts. And you do it well, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like the status, the style, the commitment, the positivity, the consciousness, but also like the don't fuck with
and the
me.
character. And the character, man. Pop the Brown Hornet is a character, man. Like and you put that in your music, just like we was talking about with Prime Artists and the kid, you know, what's his name? The kid from Chicago.
Oh, J. Cool.
Yeah, Cool.
Jimmy Cool.
My
bad, Jimmy Cool, yeah.
Yeah, like Pop the Brown Hornet is the cartoon within the cartoon, but when they Fat Albert and them used to go watch the Brown Hornet, whatever dilemma they was going through during that episode of Fat Albert, they would turn on Pop the Brown Hornet. I mean, not Pop the Brown Hornet, but the Brown Hornet. And he would give them jewels. He would drop little, you know what I mean? And that's what I am. I'm a message carrier. I'm here to drop jewels. That's what the Brown Hornet is all about. So as much as I love partying, as much as I got rhymes that cover all spectrums, the Brown Hornet always has to give you a rhyme with substance and meaning and definition. That's who the Brown Hornet was in Fat Albert, and that's who I am in the lyrical game as well. That's why I have songs like Black on Black Crime, Gotta Stop, and you know what I mean, Straighten It Out, Foreman Mandela, and so forth and so on.
Word up, man. Word up, man. So, yo, I appreciate you coming through, Pop. You know, it was a great show. We're gonna stay in tune with you. Actually, we were supposed to do a show before the quarantine hit, before the stay-at-home order hit. We were supposed to do a show at the Delancey, and it got canceled because of the whole stay-at-home thing. But we're gonna keep that energy going. We're gonna make it happen.
Yeah, with Gaddafi and all of that. Yeah. I was ready.
Yeah.
I
Tragedy
was ready.
Gaddafi and all that, man. It was gonna be a dope show.
Yeah. Well, listen, man. I'm here for the long haul, so I appreciate the invite. Whatever I can do, like I said, to step back just to keep everything fresh and going. You know what I mean? You have no problems out of me coming back and just engaging in on the show. I appreciate the love, the energy. Got a good thing going on over here.
Word.
No doubt, man.
Thank you for saying that, man. It means a lot coming from you, man.
Word up, yo. So let's check out, man. This is Constructive Criticism. Yo, shout out to Process and Hayes the Kid for coming through today. Always spitting that fire, keeping it real for the hip-hop culture. This is Constructive Criticism every Friday, 9 p.m. Break a Leg ENT. Make sure y'all tune in. Next week, like I said, we got Larry King, Capital Gains coming through. Left Two Guns. If y'all don't know who Left Two Guns is, make sure you do your hip-hop history. Left Two Guns is from Jersey. He had a song that was on the top 5 and 5 on Hot 97 that was #1 for weeks in a row. Nobody could beat him with that 1 gun, 2 gun joint. I mean, he took the Onyx hook and flipped it. So go check out who Left Two Guns is. And we're gonna have him on the show next week. And then we got Do It All of Lords of the Underground coming through the following week. So that's gonna be a crazy show. Shout out to Destroy. And then we got We Are Jersey Magazine, man. So it's gonna be fire. We got shows lined up for the next couple weeks. All the artists that's submitting records. I got a whole bunch of submissions just now while the show was going on. You know, but make sure y'all tune in. We're gonna play your record if you tune in. We want y'all to be there live and get your feedback live. We don't want to play your record and talk about your song and you're not even there. You know what I mean? So tune in, watch the show, come on. We're gonna invite you in to join with us and get your live feedback. That's what Constructive Criticism is about, keeping it real and talking about the music, man. Let's all grow together. Let's all build together. That's what this community is about. That's what Break a Leg is about, man. I seen artists that came to our stage and didn't know how to perform well and then got their game together, and now they some of the best performers out there, man. So that's what we doing, man. We growing this community and making the artists better, man. We preparing y'all for the next level. This is like college. Break a Leg is like an institution. You know, we're getting you ready for the NBA, for the pros. So come through and get your game right and get ready for the pros, man. Break a Leg ENT, Constructive Criticism. Let's go. We out.
Hiya.
No, we can't. I don't want to play the hiya. That shit won't stop.
We'll start calling you hiya.
Don't do it. I'll do it for you if anything. I can say it vocally, nigga. That's it.
Hiya.
Yo, I love y'all niggas.
Yo, peace out, man. Pot the Brown Hornet, thanks again. Carvo, you already know.
Yeah.
We out of here. Break a Leg ENT.
We go.
Bumbo.